No, that's good.
Azure, I'm sorry.
It sounds like complaining.
Oh yeah, just a heads up, just so everyone knows, we're forcing Rosemi to try out Scholar. You know? So this will be fun.
Everyone's gonna die.
It's fine. Just remember, if you do well and you don't complain about it, I make all of your pots next year.
Alright. That up. Can't get the macro. There you go. Oh, I just posted that in free company. Whoopsie.
Whoops.
There you go.
Nice going, Sasha, disrupting the macro.
Yeah, Sasha, how dare you? Fucking glue eater. You can't even spell suffer correctly.
No, it's the French spelling. Suffer.
Fucking American.
So, do you want me in the R1 spot or R2 spot?
I think that's up to Hikari, to be honest. Hikari. Oh, he's in voice. Never mind. Hikari, are you R1 or R2? You're R1. There you go.
Okay. I'm used to R2 anyway.
Do you ever reverb on?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's just quite clear.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Bathroom
it sounds like you have a little bit of an echo.
Maybe it's because it's a new server. Let me just quickly check my mic.
Oh yeah, John, I've just realised.
Is this any different?
I'll let you know in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
What was that doing?
I think maybe when I switched servers, it picked a different mic for some reason.
To be fair, you're fine to understand, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
Also, young, behold, 3 of us are big boys.
Yeah, we are big boys.
I'm so happy. Still the only fucking row, though.
And the small.
Hey, look, maybe next raid here I will.
Next raid here, I'm going back to human.
Oh.
Oh, here you go, Rosemary. Have a bigger shield.
So, how good are you at multitasking, Mordecai? What hurt Rosie?
I'm
That's
not
some
gonna
nice
say it.
parts you're not looking at there, Rosemary.
I'm not gonna say it. I wasn't saying I was focused. I was not focused on my rotation.
Your rotation is one bud.
Boss will be facing
I'm
north
working out where
after
to
this.
put. Like as you put it elegantly, I've got to work out ahead of time where to put my shit to.
You probably should have done that in like the weeks you had beforehand.
Nah.
You see, that would have been smart though.
You guessed it. I'm still stupid.
You see, that would be intelligent. Problem is, I am not intelligent.
Which way are you going, John?
D.
I got clipped by something. Someone's poodle.
Mm-hmm.
That one wasn't my fault.
Yeah?
Oh, come on. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't get those notes.
You know you're saying this to the most judgmental person in this group, right? You never got a hope in hell. I don't make bets unless I know I'm probably not gonna have to deal with them.
Oh, yeah. For once in my life.
Hey, take this job that you haven't really done much with, and don't fuck up. Go.
Oh, no. You have failed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have Swift for like 6 seconds.
Not like I could do any damage at this moment anyway.
You want to go to the front one or the back one, young?
I'll go front. No, fuck it. I'll go back. I'll go back.
Oh, that was the weirdest shield I've ever seen. That's what
Okay,
Break of
Jack
Death.
Sparrow.
That's what Break of Death will do to you, though.
Now you know how I felt earlier.
Oh, I haven't been. Someone let me know when the next window is. I've fucked my change stratagem as well because I was dead when I was supposed to.
In
use it.
80 seconds.
Ah.
Start at your healer spot. North south. Tank stay.
Try and keep them there for as long as I can.
On the healers. In the mount. Your pedal ball. Pedal spot. Jesus Christ. This will be chain strat now, isn't it?
Good, good.
LB whenever possible, please. Opposite of 3. Behind? No. Okay. No.
Well, I may have died like an idiot a couple of times, but
Alright. Well,
I didn't
if
fuck up.
everyone can just FFA on their stuff. Yeah, Mordecai, do you have any questions for any of us?
No, I don't think so. That seemed very smooth.
Yeah.
I have yet to be introduced to snake beings.
I mean,
Uh,
what self-respecting green wouldn't have
Okay.
snake?
I'm gonna be honest to you. Would you rather spend an hour and a half doing snake memes or an hour and a half doing P8 Part 2?
Both. Oh no, wait, that wasn't to me, was it?
What
What
was
was
just
the
everyone.
second option?
Part 2 for an hour and a half, or snake memes for an hour and a half?
I don't know. I feel like I got more sick of part 1 than I did at part 2. So I feel like part 2 I would take any day.
But okay, let me spice up the options then. If you one shot P1 but you struggle to clear P2, or you spend an hour and a half wiping the snakes and then going to P2 and one shot P2.
No, I'd rather one-shot P1
Okay, fine.
for sure.
Can have a quick second to look at the log.
Time for my least favourite fight. I swear, man, every tier's got it.
P6.
Last tier, it was Phoenix. This tier, it's P6.
I can't
I'm
wait.
dying, I'm dead.
I can't wait to see how it died in here. Woohoo!
Your food is spicy. I'll swap you. Fucking cry. I'm dying because my food is spicy. Get out of here.
Rosalie, you healed to 0.
Hey!
Oh my god.
No, that's good.
I'm told that's good for a scholar.
It
It
Apparently.
would be if she didn't do a damage of 18.
I mean, I did die twice. Just gotta give it.
Don't die, smile.
Exactly.
Uh,
I mean, the fact I did 18 is, you know.
okay.
I mean, I was putting him to death.
He's not.
Pain.
Where is the macro?
I thought I was prepared. Not prepared.
No, you're never prepared.
Barry, go in the middle.
So I assume that during agonies you have the stack marker in the center?
Mhm.
Okay.
We never introduced the uptime strat to us because we just didn't see the point in it.
And,
My group started doing it, and because we learned it, we just kept doing it.
Yeah. We most of our stuff we learned week 1, and we just haven't really changed it outside of a few things.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if you are gonna get the stack marker for second agonies, then pick your card intercardinal. There's gonna be 2 people missing anyways.
Fair.
Why, it's true though.
Remind me, I haven't actually done this fight in a little while. What's 4th poly? Which mechanic is that?
That's where the X's the hold on.
The 2
When
X's,
everybody-
everyone gets the
Oh.
really
When
big
everybody
AoE.
gets the big AoEs
Oh,
and then
okay,
Dark
okay.
Dome straight after.
Where the X's are like that.
Got
And
it.
then
So if the
you-
X is in my corner, I know where to go. All right.
Okay. Sasha, what did you just ask me? Ruby goes to numbers? What?
I believe she means diamond weapon, and yeah, limit cut just goes to the same numbers. You won't.
Oh,
have each other.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just go stand on your markers. It'll be very close, but it is about. Ready when you are, Jen.
Yeah, so it was taking calf mixture.
It's all good.
Tastes
He was
like
taking-
ass.
He was taking the mix.
Man, I wish I was taking some different kind of drugs. You know, the fun ones. I don't know if they are really fun ones, but the fun ones. I'll give you a thrill afterwards to get my health back up. Or, you know, it just doesn't hit one. That's cool too.
Oh, dude, Conundrum is so busted.
Christ.
Healers
Oh,
east
man, I'm
west.
just trying to die here.
It's all good.
Sadly, Akari, if I'd moved, I would have killed somebody else. As well as you.
East west, please. Can you reprise it? There you go. Group 1 south. Sorry, Group 2 southwest. Group 1 southeast. Sorry, other way. You know what I mean. Just go to where your healer is. And then just resolve what you got on you. You don't like not coming out of that unscathed, do you, Rosie?
I almost got out. I almost. It's because I'm focusing too much.
In the middle, and then we are going in between B and 2.
At least I didn't die. That's the most important thing.
Move.
If it's Chalik next, do you want to solo it or?
Yeah, I can solo it, it's fine.
Alright.
Do you have a reprisal?
I do.
Go to your healer stat. Grad spots. Remember, stand on the marker.
Oh, tiny son.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, of course she is.
There we go.
Twenties in. Oh wait, that was 8 in, wasn't it? Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah,
Dave,
it's
but it was
fine.
fine.
People were doing shit without me saying a word, so wow.
In my
What's
room,
that?
Grandma.
You have reprisal on Raybud? We are going to either C or B. Sorry, C or A. Fuck, go to 3. I went the wrong way. Whatever.
I love that I got that right despite me just being like, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh shit, oh shit.
I'm debating if we tank, we just DPS LV it and kill it.
Do it. Yeah, so for that.
You got
Nice
plenty
and
of
appropriate for you.
Fucking both damage buffs are disjointed as shit anyway.
Yeah. I've let mine drift a bit.
A bit.
A little bit.
About
10
little.
seconds.
A
10
little
seconds.
bit.
Just
Yeah,
remember
no.
purple to purple side, green to yellow marker side.
Ah, fuck it. Just
It's
kill
It'll
fine.
be
it's
dead
dead.
anyway,
It's
but
dead.
just, yeah, act as though the mechanic's happening.
it.
Just a tiny bit of drifting.
Just a
About
little
10
bit.
seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Just 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's basically the entire burst window, you know.
Yeah, no.
At least my first one was on time.
Okay. Good for you, I guess.
Just press it on cooldown.
Yes, what's so hard about that?
You know, Hikari, despite the death, you still pressed better than 31% of black mages.
Yeah, that's not really hard.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Even with the death, you still parsed higher than a lot of PF black mages.
You're
Did I
either
improve?
fucking wheelchair black mage or like a normal black mage. There's no in
Did I
between.
improve? Did I get a
True,
better?
true,
Am I a
true.
better scholar?
Well, let me have a look.
Hey, this time I didn't get killed by a fizz range 3 times in a row.
I never
So I-
really understood why Black Mage has like such a gigantic variance between the worst and the best players compared to other jobs.
All in the crit.
Because it's a lot like Astro. Because you have to plan around with ley lines and stuff.
I got a 64. Are you proud of me, Mom? That was with
I just say, I've already sent messages to Sasha, but 94 on healing. Stop telling me about it healing.
I mean, yeah.
Now I have proof.
Look at my healing. Oh, it's so smart. Well, I mean, it's the ultimate proof. Like, I have some heart attacks. I'm not using my shit as much as I should be. I should be using Seraph a lot more, and I'm not.
You should
but-
also be using one soil for like every
Three.
6. It's like every 6 technically.
Oh, it's every stick.
Technically, it's every 6. But you want to always have one on stock just in case you need it.
I've basically just been rolling with the idea that during burst windows I pop every single Aether flow into energy drain, but outside it I try to use it in Aether drain, but I hold it just in case, like until I'm comfortable.
Mordecai, on P7, what do you normally do?
My group does some weird homebrew shit, so I'll do whatever you want.
There you go. Inumaru. We do JP death a little bit different. You'd have to ask the healers which way they go.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the picture because there's like 3 different strategies that I've tried out. I can never remember what's what.
Healers are gonna go to the same side like last time anyway, so I have to adjust again.
Well, I don't know which way. I know the way me and Rosemi do it when we're in PF, but I don't know which way Sasha and Rosemi do it.
Because last time I got scared shitless by suddenly having too few people on one side.
Looking at the boss, Sasha goes east and I go west is how we usually do it, but that's not
So
the PF
basically
way.
clock spots.
Basically, yeah.
So looking at the boss.
Is this war strategy the one that needs extra mitigations?
Nope. With the amount of gear we have, we don't.
Okay. Because I just remember I tried this once and I don't think the tether goes purple, right?
Nope. It does. It should.
Okay. All right. Cool.
You'll be fine though. With the amount of gear we have, we were doing this in week 1, with full crafted, so you'll be fine.
Yes, benefit of the static. I will craft all of your gear at the start of a tier.
Yeah, that's the other thing is.
A lot of work.
If you like us and we like you, like if the trial goes well, because this is basically what it is right now. The incentive or the extra bonus of it is you get a full set of crafted gear for both your main character and your ult at the start of a raid.
That sounds pretty cool.
You'll also
I
have
am
access
noticing right away. My character is on the light data center. I just did a data center travel. I am noticing a little bit of input lag, especially on my heat blast hypercharge windows. So I'll see in the next fight how manageable that is. But I did not anticipate that just from switching to another European server.
If you have an access to a VPN,
I'm sure I can try that.
I would definitely suggest using a VPN. I play from South Korea, and I play on a VPN.
Oh damn! And it's all good.
It's not perfect. I can double weave with a VPN.
Oh, okay.
So it's definitely playable. As for you, Lizzie, I do not know. I'm sorry. You'll have to. I only know where tanks go and where healer goes in PF. I don't know how you guys were doing it.
I swapped, like, I was meant to be behind the bird, but I swapped with David, so David was behind the bird, I was on 3, and well, Sifrid was obviously on R2 split. But now, Sifrid's under the bird, I'm at the front, and David's on blue.
If Sifrid wants to do it
I
the
don't
same
care
way,
where I go.
yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as you guys do the same. It's just that's the macro that gets used in PF.
Nice.
I had to adjust my macro because I'll show you my original macro that everyone was complaining about. By the way, there you go. Look at this chunker of a macro.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I guess
everyone-
I'll go front.
Why?
Blue.
White boy.
Or is David, is the front easier to get to than the blue one? Or is it about the same?
It really doesn't matter for this piece of shit of mechanic.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want to try your VPN, Mordecai?
I don't think I have it ready to go right now. I'd have to get one, so
Okay.
I'll try it another time, and I'll play around on the Chaos server and see if it fixes things.
It will also it will also improve your inputs on light as well.
Input for what?
It will improve your inputs on light.
Oh, yeah. I guess I never really noticed any issues. I just noticed that my hypercharge GCDs it felt like there was a delay between when I pressed it and when it actually went off, which I've never experienced before.
Makes sense.
And now for my favourite fight.
They always tell you about Machinist and high ping, and you think it'll never happen to me, and then it does.
I know the pain as the machinist main until I got better into it.
Plus side, at least you don't have to have as bad of it, or it's not as much of an issue anymore with the hyper velocity attack.
True.
Could be way worse.
Laughs in Gunbreaker.
Why you gotta bring up Gunbreaker?
Brother? You down here?
I'm sorry, I had to.
Do you guys delay the 6-minute buffs until after the knockup?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else we do different? I guess the healer groups are a little bit different.
We always
Oh,
stay
one
on the
thing-
black mage as well.
I know one thing we do slightly differently. Tanks will move away from you with the busters. You guys don't need to move.
Yeah.
It's still weird to me that groups have everybody move away from the tanks. It's like 2 versus 6. It just baffles me.
I think
You
everyone
want,
always defaults to South platform, but we just default to the black mage.
I don't remember what the mechanic is called off the top of my head, but do you want my mitigation anywhere specific for the back and forth 4 times part?
I guess dismantle one, tactician the other.
Okay.
I don't know which way you have it around by default. There you go. That's where the black mage is. Okay. I guess he didn't like the danger Dorito.
I think I used Shield Zamba on the first big hit, and the second of the first set, and then for the second part I just used whatever I had left.
I know that I can use Tactician on the raid wide before the knockup, and then Tactician will be back up for the second Light of Life, so I'll use Dismantle on the first one.
Imagine having
I'm
2
looking
mitigations.
I know, it's so nice.
Imagine getting it at 62 as well. So fucking broken, man.
Actually, Red Mage has 2 as well, I think.
Yeah, but Machinist gets it at 62.
Yeah, Adol and Heart of blah 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 or whatever. Magic Barrier, that was it.
Heart of Commies.
That's my job. I mean, what? Woofer! Fish!
Betrayed by the dog.
Mark.
Go,
Alright, my
John, do
friends.
your job.
Woo! I am immortal, fuck you, bitch! I am no longer immortal!
Didn't even go to 1.
Yeah, I know, I'm just not allowed. Fucking Gunbreaker and a White Mage is just like, no, you must have health.
Deny your death.
Just go and play Dark Knight again. No one can deny my death then.
That's not true.
My end roll is literally, you fucking die.
No, that's Gunbreaker.
No, Gunbreaker is you fucking shoot yourself.
Well, yeah, you just do the meme macro.
Don't make me. I will
Just
do
for
it.
you. Just for you. Here you go.
Hello? Hello?
Okay.
No, I was in the right place. Although, I was in the right place for PF, but in the wrong place for what me and Sasha do.
Yeah, that's one part that I'm not sure what to do because my group does group 2 north, and I'm like, I know that's not party finder friendly.
Yep. So, we were just doing it there.
Oh, for the longest time, we for some reason had the healer swap. So I just weirdness. No, that was on 6, I think, where we just swapped you and. I have to go here.
Time to spread. Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, Ranjit.
Ranjit has wares if you have coin.
Ah, if you have coin.
Wait, why are you calling yourself Ranjit?
Mensch.
Mancheat.
It's Kaji.
It's fucking cat people, not my old boss, Jesus.
Damn it. That made me completely.
Fucking expected you to just any second to go into a curry-filled rant.
Oh,
Don't.
man, I'd love a fucking carrier right now.
Oh wait, this ain't my group. This is my group. I was defaulting to PF. What am I doing? John's
Baby
got the baby tether.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, I should have done that.
It's the suck today.
Oh god. John gets the suckies.
1 suckies.
Wait,
Two
what?
suckies? What?
Did we
Dream
last
come true.
Did we last all of 2 clears before we devolved back into degeneracy?
Oh, but it makes it
Devolved.
fun.
I was saying it the whole time, I just didn't press push to talk. You're welcome, by the way.
So glad my galvanized can reach over there.
You Alphinaut.
I'm so glad you gave me the suck.
Suck.
Did you see it matters?
John's closer to getting Hikari on a stick.
Yes, please, I want it. I want the black mage on a stick as a weapon. Be wonderful. Can you imagine?
Do you believe in magic?
Here you go.
Woo, big suck.
Why are you giving it to the warrior, not the person without some feeling?
You have
Give me the
Aurora.
cummies. I mean, give me the suckies. What is it, cummies?
Because I have co-opted you.
Fairy, heal while I'm not over there. Good fairy. Wait, you're with me. What are you doing?
Don't forget, when you press the macro, it comes back to you.
Ugh.
Did you forget that?
No, I think it's when it's become Seraph that it.
No, it shouldn't. Actually, no, it might.
I think, yeah, if you press Seraph, it goes.
Shit, I pressed fucking. I was in it. You're fine. Sorry. I keep forgetting. I should not press it there.
If you press Seraph, I think she goes back to her normal behavior.
Me? Ow.
Pat Seraph.
Mommy?
Not doing what your master
Mommy,
commands.
Sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Mommy, not sorry.
You know what? Actually, I'll save that until after. Goodbye, Rosemary.
I've realised
With
at the last second.
Bozo, I guess.
It's because I for once got the tower when we were doing PM.
Hold your mirrors.
I'm gonna hold my chain reaction on the floor.
Hot embers. Tanks healer out. DPS out.
Do you want me to reprisal first?
Yes, please. Tank healer out. DPS out. If you can, John, shake after this.
Well, it'd have gone off for him. Really?
Almost. DPS I'll be whenever available, please. Probably after the chaser, to be honest. We are going north. This will be famine. Untethered to northeast.
Can I squeeze it in?
Yeah, you should be fine. Now the tricky part. Northeast, northwest is bad. Do not be up northwest. That's fine. Get Sasha up and heal me, then get Sasha. Birds and Bull on the same platform. Closest platform. Do not forget Knockback. Sasha, what are you doing down here? Never mind, we killed it. Let's go.
Wow, that was very early kill.
I don't know if I was in the right spot for the second one. Do we not have healers on each side?
Yeah.
We should,
East
but
and west,
Sasha was out of spot.
Yeah, she was.
She just killed herself rather than killing multiple people. So
Got it.
it made more sense.
Yeah.
So I know you said, ooh, that was a good run for the majority of people in here.
It's
I know you said you have to do P8 with your group, but would you like to step into P8 with us and then you can see what we do? And we can clear it.
Sure. Do you just want to do like the first half or literally everything and then jump off?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do. I'm pretty sure P2 is the exact same as how you do it, unless you do something completely different.
I've seen groups doing fire and ice differently from how we do it, but it looks pretty easy the way other groups are
Okay,
doing it,
well,
so
you know-
I think it'd be fine.
We'll give it a go.
Yeah.
We'll do it all, and we just won't kill it. We might as well do it while we're here anyway. So you might as well, you know. It makes
Yeah, I'm
sense.
down for whatever.
All right. Here's the quick thing: do people want to take 5 minutes themselves and then go in, or do people just want to go straight in? Because I know John has to go early, so
We can go straight in, I guess, if we're quitting early. How early?
an hour early.
Oh,
We're
no.
stopping in an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
How dare you?
I know, I'm the worst.
The question is, do I just go back at the stage? This one's going to be
Yeah,
quite a big
You
one.
can just go back.
Yeah, go to stage.
Because
So-
P8's a bit bigger.
You have fulfilled your bargain. I'll make your parts.
If
I didn't.
if you want a 5-minute break,
Wasn't too
hit
bad.
yes on the count, on the ready check. Rosemi just hit yes by default.
Yeah. Of course. I changed. Fine.
Wait,
Okay.
why are we doing yes? Well,
Well, I said it. I said hit yes if you want a 5-minute break.
oh, no.
I only want to be able
Oh.
to just grab a drink quickly.
Right,
that's all.
yes.
Let-
Or
You can queue us in if you want, and then I'll just grab a drink and come back.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that because it gives me a chance to explain.
But then we're stuck in there and we can't emote at people in Limsa.
You're not wrong, but then you can slap Hephaestus. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not
But consider, don't.
true.
True, always an option.
oh, hello, comfort. Ah.
Okay.
Nah, Scholar's not too bad.
You're
it's
still
just-
still gonna play Scholar for 4, 5 to 6 or 7. I mean,
it's fine.
That's
really.
my
I can
requirement.
Slowly learn it that way.
it's supposed to be a teaching experience.
Sasha did good. We didn't know one died. We were good.
Yes, and now we do it for more weeks for the rest of time to see if it stays this way.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened that left a hole in your roster? Why did you need to find an 8th person?
So our previous fizz ranged went to join another static with some like close friends.
Yeah.
Well, no, correction. Our previous melee. Our previous fizz range is now a samurai.
I was gonna say, I am the previous fist range. I didn't
You saw your opportunity
so-
to slide into a melee spot.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't like any drama build or anything. They just wanted to go play with some close friends, and we were like, okay.
Yeah, they live with me, so like we're still on, except when I give them side eye and just like, you
Call
left
them a
us,
traitorous bitch, and yeah.
left us, you left us for your other friends. How
I'm
could
gonna- I'm gonna make the joke. How dare she downgrade in group? Not joking.
you? Exactly.
Alright, go get your drink, John.
Oh, I already got it. You good?
Oh, so
Well,
the only
feel free to explain away. Yeah, I just came back.
okay. The only thing we really do different in part 1 is, we don't do prio. We do group for Snake 1. So
What do you
if-
mean?
If you're R2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you will always be you will always go clockwise of alpha.
Oh, you do like M1, M2, R1, R2 priority instead of Group 1, Group 2 priority. So like if I'm R2, I assume I'm like from A clockwise all the time?
Yep.
Yeah.
You will never be swapping since you are ranged. The only people that will ever swap is the tanks or the melee.
Yeah, that's how my group does it too.
Okay. We picked up this. I don't even remember how we came up with this strat. We've done this. I think we picked this up week 1 when we had John before he had to take a break.
I don't know the thought process behind it, but it stayed and I like it. I liked it when I was still this way. no thinky.
We normally do up dog northwest. But we've been doing it northeast for the past 2 weeks, I think, because we've been doing it in PF.
There's a question. Are we doing it northwest or northeast today?
It's whatever
I
people
mean, it
want
doesn't
to.
matter, but just so I know where I'm going.
I'm not totally clear on PF names, so can you just quickly describe what up dog strat means?
If you
When
get
he does
hit,
the jumpies.
yeah, if you get hit once, you go there. It's the centaur
Oh, okay.
part. If you
It's
get hit
centaur
once,
one.
you go there, and if you get hit 2, you go there. And then if you're 3 or 4, you basically stand here.
Okay, yeah, my group does that too.
We used to do it on the opposite side, which basically literally
It's
just
just mirrored, yeah.
just like that.
I see.
I don't know how people want to do it, but people haven't said anything, so we're just gonna do it northeast.
Yeah, alright. Northeast it is. Doesn't really matter.
Do you have any special spread priority for the weird fourfold flames pattern?
I do. Give me 1 second. I have a macro for this. So, ignore most of this macro, except
Okay.
from the line safe. That's basically our spread spot.
So,
Group 2 is always right looking in.
I'm looking at the top right fourfold, right?
You're looking at the bottom right.
Bottom right?
Bottom right. The bottom right
Oh,
is
okay.
for the spread spots. 4-4-4.
Okay, so I would be like here.
You're R2, so yeah, you'd be like here. Pretty much.
Does line safe not mean bird, so you have to be inside the line?
Hold on.
If we all have to be within the black
Oh,
lines
sorry.
for the bird
So,
pattern, I'd be
for the-
here.
So if this is for Tetraflare, you would be standing on your healer. If it's for Octaflare, you'd be standing up here.
No, he's R2. Like, you basically cuddle with.
I think you guys are talking about different mechanics.
Yeah, I
think we might
noticed
be.
that. Yeah.
When
If
you,
it's-
Young's talking about the dragons flying about, I think you're talking about the awkward beginning where you can get bird but have to stand on the outside for the blue line crap, right?
No, I'm talking about fourfold,
No, we're
Yeah,
both
where
talking about
there's the
fourfold.
4 pillars in the corner, and if the whole group is on the same side, and we
so-
all have to go inside the black lines, that one.
You just go far north and stay at the wall if it's spread, and cuddle with Young if it's stacked.
This blade.
Yeah,
Blade
sorry.
master.
Okay.
So basically, you just default back to your very first safe spot at the end of fourfold, if that's what you were at.
You gotta leg it if you're south. You have to cross all the way.
Okay, do we have a priority though for
Just west.
group 2 east if possible, group 1 west if possible? Okay, and then I guess if we're all south, then it works out.
If we're all on the same side, if we're all on one line, group 2
Yeah.
will always be right looking at the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of whether we're on east wall, south wall, west wall, group 2 will always be right.
And my H2 buddy is
I will put a marker above their head.
white mage. Okay.
The glue man.
I'm not sure. Sasha's actually been pulling her weight at something fierce today. I might remove the glue eater title, Sasha. Sifrid won't.
went from went from like shitty kindergarten glue to high quality. Ooh.
Actually, I
I'm
should
a
also
snake.
ask about snakes too, because I've seen some groups do it differently than my group does it.
Oh, we do static.
You wait. Can you put up the old ones?
I was just gonna put up the snake markers.
Oh, yeah. No.
So tank will be on 1. As R2, you will be standing right there, right where A is.
So we don't move. We stand there and just point ourselves. We don't do the move to. Okay, cool. Then it's the same strat.
The other thing is, have we actually come to a consensus of how we do?
I thought we did it the same way as Snake 1. If you mean that.
Okay, yeah. So group 1 for snake 2, you go to the first snake counterclockwise of 4. Basically the exact same way that we do snake 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your group 2, so you go clockwise from A and then pick the first one. You don't have to swap for anything.
Yep, that'll be my
So-
go and the melee's.
Yeah.
Tank
Okay.
melee adjust for everything. Alright. Well, honestly,
And
let's just.
You don't do the uptime creation on command in between Snake 1, Centaur 1. You just do the normal, everyone spread out kind of thing.
Wait, there's an uptime version?
There's an uptime that uses both tank and bones that my group started doing. But I assume most groups do the, like, group 1 goes north, group 2 goes south, split into your 4 corners on your side. That's how you guys do it?
Oh, I know what you mean. No, we just do it normal.
Okay, cool.
You're on about when you're in the corner and like you have to have like one person here and one person here with the blue lines.
It doesn't matter. We're not doing the uptime strat, so we're not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
It's where the tanks stack with the 2 melee, or like 2 players, 2 DPS players. So the tanks always get hit, and the tanks always take 2 of the lines by moving in and invulning. And then either the 2 remaining DPS or the 2 healers will take the other 2 lines, and that way everyone's on the same side to get all raid buffs. Because if it's Centaur 1, then it happens during raid buffs.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Honestly, we just do that.
I'm not proposing we do that right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I've done it the other way too. It's all good.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you though. Our damage is pretty good anyway, so we should.
Yeah.
We honestly
Not
shouldn't be
necessary. It's overkill.
Yeah. If we want to parse, sure. I'd be down to try it. But,
Man, I'm still so happy about this axe. Look at it. I want you to know what you guys have been doing. I've just been staring at it going, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you had to put in a nice amount of suffering for it as well.
Oh,
You
don't.
earned it.
Oh god, man. It's such a beautiful weapon.
Technically, if you want to get technical about it, John technically got his weapon the quickest out of all of them.
Yep.
You're all welcome for my glory.
Yeah, no, John is the reason we actually cleared this.
That was his group effort. Come on now.
No, you might
I'll-
controlled all of us.
But I'll take the praise, please, feed my ego more.
It's like the guy shoveling coal into a train.
Now call me daddy. What?
No. No.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
What if I go and find a way for us to clear top without any real?
Daddy?
effort?
It's fine. Actually, you know what? After you making me almost pass out when we were doing Criterion, that was so fucking bad.
I don't know what you mean.
I was laughing so hard. I can't believe you almost made me pass out.
Felt like you're thinking of someone else.
No, I'm thinking of a very specific.
I don't know what you mean. Don't remember any of it.
Sasha, just let us know when you're back, by the way. Probably not even he is. Wouldn't know.
Rosemary definitely wasn't there. There was no witnesses.
Oh, did you get your weapon last week, Mordecai?
I did. I just got it last week, but my group still has 2 members that don't have theirs.
God damn it! I hate to say this, but I already want you in our group. I don't want to sit through PF Fizz ranges anymore.
Well, I'm fine with it as long as they don't kill me like every fight.
Well, I'm gonna be blatantly honest. Fizz range isn't the hardest of jobs, but nobody wants to play it.
Well, yeah.
Yo,
So
I'm playing the brain dead tank.
I know you are.
I have like 3 fucking buttons.
Well, as a warrior, you at least can have delusions of
To be
grandeur.
fair, I still stand by that there's only one tank that actually has any skill requirement to it.
Paladin.
And that's warrior.
No, it's Gunbreaker.
Skill.
It's not Paladin. Fuck off, get out here.
Look, man, Gunbreaker isn't that hard. Just
Yo-
don't fuck up your rotation.
Young wanted an easy victory, and John snatched it away.
Listen, you know the Dragoons is purple as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You,
You're basically the edgy Dragoon.
Yeah, you are.
You even use the same gear.
Okay, Sash is back. Let's do a ready check and we'll go. Right. Group 1, 4 counterclockwise. Group 2, alpha clockwise.
I think that was completely backwards.
Group 2, alpha clockwise? Or are you gonna bottom chat?
I can't even pass what you just said there, to be honest.
It made sense to me.
Okay.
What's that, Warrior Gubba? Okay.
You already go, Burr. What do you mean?
Commence the Falcleaves!
Tetra.
Winkies.
Stack. Out, and it will be Snoke. Me and you swap down.
Hooray, no snake memes!
don't jinx it, yeah.
That doesn't count.
East west. Oh, you're behind me, Mordecai.
I got you, Hikari. You can say thank you.
DPS in. There will be corners and stack. We are going to 2. This will be main tank reprisal. Next will be Centaur, or Roulettes. One.
One bitch.
Oh, but no.
2 bitch. 3 bitch. Floor.
Siegfried just killed Sasha.
1 bitch.
Okay.
2 bitch.
That-
3 bitch. Your fight was a dead wall.
Yeah, I got mixed up in the mechanics.
Which one did you think it was?
The second one.
Oh, Christ.
But yeah, that's basically the entire phase, to be honest. Everything else is just standard, I guess. Alright, now we kill it.
Where was all your spot healing now, Rosumi? Why did you die?
Also, Rosary, if you're talking, you're muted.
I was muted, yeah.
There's the 1 bitch.
How is that? How? I thought. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Sasha was dead. So.
I wonder why Sasha was
I did.
Honestly, it's a mystery. We will
Yeah.
never know the answer.
Being performed now. Been forced to play Scholar. What's spot healing?
But I thought you were so good at spot healing.
Petra player.
Actually, I have the hesitation now.
Bird.
Oh, come on.
Bird.
My slide cast was too slow.
Bird was not the word in this case.
This.
Out.
I'm never gonna beat my ult's 96.
Sounds like
you
a skill
better.
issue.
My main is washed up now.
I'm swapping you.
That was a spicy game. North south. Clock spot. We're going to 1. John likes this corner so much he pulls the balls in the corner. Now will be Santa Gorgones.
Santa Gorgones.
1.
Yes, let's count them. 1 bitch. 2 bitches. 3 bitches. 4. I don't remember what number I am.
You're 3.
Thank you.
Rosame.
Yeah, got it.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought you were 4.
Nope, I was 2.
8 bitches.
I did really
Welcome
go
to
B
Sassy.
first. I don't need to go B, I just go the middle.
And I need to remember that my throat is not capable of this shit.
So it is Tetra Flare last. John Reprisal. Corners. The west. Tetra Flare. Go to D. For D's nut. Out. And stack. I'm fucking thinking of my heels. Oh.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, that
Oh.
works.
Am I not stacking? Oh, you're stacking with the original pairs.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
your cuddle buddy is you use blade.
Yeah. I'm always your cuddle buddy. It's all good. At least it was on a tank and I didn't die.
Mhm.
Now it will be Snake 2. Electric Boogaloo. Go to your static spots. No support swap. And no DPS swap. DPS have gaze first. Set tank support gaze. It is north-south. I'm on the north. But, whatever it works.
Someone wasn't on our side and oh.
Well, if we're doing like the first snakes, then
Yeah.
it would be
There we-
south, right? Because I'm ignoring A.
I think we had 5 people south.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were supposed to be north in that one.
Oh, right, the priority system.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
all,
my
Yeah.
bad.
it's all good.
I'm used to group 2 south.
Yeah, just work it out the exact same way, or just try to remember that it's the exact same way that you do Snake 1.
Yeah, sorry. As soon as you said north south out loud, I was like, okay, I am south. I'll just look at A and then go
It's all
around.
That was good though.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm really
I won.
surprised that I stayed alive. I guess the
Yeah, same. I expected you to
So-
die like
the
as soon as you
shield
died.
was good.
If you as long as you only take one of the mechanics, you don't die. It's if you take both, you generally die. without
Yeah, I
doing-
guess it's because the group went on the tank. The tank didn't die, and he only got hit by 1.
Oh no, I meant during the
Oh, Snake.
the tetras in the middle of or at the end
Yeah,
of fourfold.
that's
I really
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that was gonna go.
Yeah, you didn't get the group stack. The tank did, so you took
I
the
just
hit,
got
but
hit
you
by
didn't get.
the bird or the snake thing, I guess.
Yeah, you got hit by the snake.
But the
I got
snake
hit
can't
by the
kill you
snake.
on its own.
No.
If you had
Flare is
Oct
ready.
Flare, you would have died.
Yeah,
For sure.
let's go. If everyone's ready.
Everyone didn't count anyway. I fucking died. It was so good. I got so many crits when I fucking died. I got all
That
the
would've been
crits
that
when
anyway.
I died.
I guess since we're stopping early, I can build on my gunpla.
Ooh. Gunpla? Is that how you say it in German?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's Gunpla.
One day, I'm just waiting for Sifra to just like come up with some German word that means something absolutely obscene, and no one will know. And he'll just have us all saying it, when in actuality we'll be like saying that we cover ourselves in shit or something.
So basically, like getting you to admit that you're French.
Out.
I will
and-
never.
Fred.
Oh, I instantly lost my third eye. Oh. What timing?
I need to admit I'm French, honestly.
Oui, oui, baguette.
No fact. One, 2, 3, 4. East west. DPS in. Corners and spread. We are going to 2. This will be snake. No support adjust, no DPS adjust. Next will be Forkle. It will be Tetraflare last. Go north. Go east west. Stack. Go north. It will be stack, lap, out and stack. Good job.
I was having a cough.
It's all good. You just made me shit myself a little bit. Knock back. Go away. This will be a group stat. Go to 4. Line 3rd. Stay here. Wait. Move. Knock back to 3. Tank Buster next. Halt. This will be Snake 2. DPS LB when we get it. Snake spots.
Okay.
Support gaze first. You can stop DPSing, just do the mechanic. It is north-south.
Sasha wants to cuddle.
Ah, all the crits afterwards.
He'll tire himself out.
Yeah, there we go. Easy.
Ah, okay, I did it. Please say I beat. Did I crit enough? I got so many crits afterwards. I
So
need to
that
keep my
was
fucking up.
that was the one time when me and John were actually supposed to swap.
Nah, I just popped in Volster and Sasha. We'd won anyway. I weren't killing anybody but Sasha. So.
Yeah.
I also swapped.
Yeah, I know, Sasha. It was me and John that was supposed to swap, so it honestly didn't matter at that point.
As
It also
if you
didn't
get
matter.
to complain about killing other people, Sasha. You of all people. That's he still hasn't forgiven you for getting killed by autos multiple times by now. It's an unforgivable sin. Yeah, but you're the big healer.
The crits.
Okay. Since while we're in here, I just want to explain the. I just want to explain the tiles because John's gonna have to call it because he's feeling really rough. It's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's just run through the tile situation real quick.
Understandable.
Right. If my throat doesn't die, fucking hell. So, these are what the markers look like. I'm pretty sure they look similar to your static markers, Mordecai.
Roughly similar, I suppose.
The way we do NA is NA will always stand on this middle line.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do tanks healers left.
I'm just gonna bail now, so I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, it's all good.
Listen, nice to meet you, Mordecai.
You too.
We do tanks healers left. We do DPS right. Like that. That's basically your starting position.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the spread spots, let me just get these right easier for you. I'm sure your group does something similar to this.
We do, yeah, basically the same, except we swap H2, I think, with R1, so that we have a healer on each side, just in case. But yeah, and then we spread to the 4 tiles around it, and then meet back up in the middle for stacks, right?
Yep. For NA, we do for the fire ice. We do, I believe it's called Echo or Stripe, where we'll just say NA standing here. The supports will be on this side. DPS will be on this side for fire ice. And then whoever's baiting fire will basically be out at the front, like that. If that makes sense.
Whoever's baiting fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if the two purple people are standing at A, you mean?
Yeah, the 2 purple people will always be standing at A.
Okay.
And then for fire, it's literally the case of just sending you the pick snacks. I've actually got some really nice pictures. Basically, it ends up like this. So if we say that 2 tanks have purple, healers, can you go to your side really quick? That would be Rosemary and Thatcher.
Wasn't me.
So if the 2 tanks have purple, you need 2 of the DPS to come to C or 3, depending on the safe row, right?
Yep.
And you just assign that at the start. Like, for example, melees always go to C or something like that.
Yep. We always have. Yeah, it's all good. We always have. I believe Sifrid is still doing the baiting.
Mm-hmm.
So Sifrid will always be on C or 3 if a DPS has to adjust. He will also flex for the support. So can we, Rosemary, can you go stand on Sasha for a second?
Yep.
Or can you go stand on the 2 marker?
As if I'm baiting. Cool.
Yeah. And then Sasha stand on 2. And then Sifrid stand on the ice spot. That's basically the ice spot.
Okay.
And then I would move.
Yeah.
And then on the DPS side, do we have a priority for baiting ice and fire?
Anything. I don't know how we do it on the DPS side. We just try not to make the black mage move as much as possible.
If it's me and another DPS left, the other 2, then I am, for example, standing here and the other person is there. Because I guess technically speaking, the person on the line is baiting, but you know.
So that's for fire?
Yeah, if it's like, I guess, I don't know how we individually hashed out. It's just when I am left with another DPS, I'm always here for fire. And then for ice, it's just both people on the line.
Okay.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
M1?
I'm M2.
M2. Okay.
I used to bait as
Similar to
R2.
how we do it. We basically just pick one DPS who always baits in close, and if that person has a purple debuff, then we go down the line, and so the next person you just need a backup basically.
As Karai just said in chat, basically if you have a black mage here, the black mage will always be on this.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
So if you have the black mage with you, just move in.
So how do you decide? So like, let's say both tanks have the purple and they're at A. Am I here with the black mage or am I down here?
Go with
for
the
other
black
one?
mage.
Okay.
It's me and Lizzie that move.
Yeah.
So I'll always be along the horizontal line. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And so I'm always on the inside with black mage, and if the black mage has the purple thing and is in the middle, do I need to flex out and stand on the line? Or
I
should
would
I just...
I would say so.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that leaves you with either me and Lizzie and Kurai, and me and Kurai are the ones moving away from the DPSs if it's two supports in the middle. So there's at least some kind of consistency, you know.
Okay, so I'll bait the fire if Hikari has got NA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And then
then
for ice, I assume that
if it's
there's a similar
DPS,
priority.
If the DPS are on the NA, if DPS are standing here, we have one tank come stand here, and then the other DPS just stand on the other side. And then if it's DPS, do the flexing, Sifrid would stand right here, and then you would basically just do the same thing here. You can always just make
so
the
you
main
always
DPS.
have the person flexing into the other group. You always have that person bait the ice.
Yep, whoever
Okay.
flexes baits, basically.
That's a smart way to do it.
So for this one, I believe Kurai always baits this side, if it's DPS side. I believe.
Should
And
because-
the purple people are always at A, no matter whether it's fire or ice.
Yep.
Okay,
You just move either side of the line based on what's getting cleared.
perfect. Yeah, this is the strategy that I've seen people doing on streams or in videos sometimes, but I've never actually done it myself. We always did the center or middle, on the line strategy.
And then the only really the only other thing is the when you have the reverse NAs, the fake NAs
Yeah.
with the fire, ice, and the spreads,
Mhm.
they always stand NA for spread or stack always stands at the front of the safe, so they will either be on A or 1. Like
Okay.
that. So if it's spread, and you're on A,
What?
for you as range 2, you will be standing basically right there.
But yeah, more critting equals more damage.
Got it.
Yeah,
And I'm
those are your
enough.
spread spots for.
Oh,
the
damage
NA.
away.
And I
And
think
then
that your
does everyone-
Dominion spread,
Everyone
your
type
Dominion
in
spread
the
is funnily enough in the same square.
Me.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally killed them.
You'll be right there as well for Dominion.
Oh, you do it on the corner of the square?
No, you're in the middle, but I
Oh,
just
okay.
meant that
That square.
the same square as your
Yeah.
Dominion spread.
And then, if we're in the front line, it's literally the exact same. You just NA moves to the front. Healers will be here. Tanks will be in the corner.
And I assume that if it's a stack, you just stack on the south line of the safe row?
Yep. And then if it's a stack right where the one.
What about...
Yeah, you definitely spam ass sides and it's 5-second.
let's say in the first...
Like for white mage, it's
the
just
first
purely DPS.
stack and spread. You have
Then
stack
depending
first
on,
and then spread.
here.
Do you have
What
assigned
materials you
squares?
have.
Yeah. So
Oops.
you see that link I gave you, that B1MP link?
Is that in general?
I
Yeah.
DM'd it to you.
Oh. Yeah.
And of course,
So if you go to
knowing
spread,
when
if you go to page 3,
what helps me, who's never used it and started using it.
so
today.
basically you would start here, and then you would
The
spread.
spots help damage.
back
Damage
right.
equals pew pew. Pew
then you
pew
basically
equals
move
more
like
death.
that. So you would move from A to 1.
Right, but if it's stack first and then spread, so everyone's in the middle and then we all spread on the same side of the arena.
Look at page 5.
Page 5?
Yep. Page 5
Okay,
has
so I'm at the south end on the east side.
Don't worry, it took us like
the
I
There
think
too.
2
the
months
Hikari.
to
easiest
clear it.
way to remember it is unless you and Hikari want to
Which-
come to an agreement of who
Oh,
goes
well.
where. Just always assume that you're on the right side of the side not getting.
Oh
Yeah, it makes
gosh,
sense.
Titan.
This is the same as what my group does. I was just double checking.
Yeah, it's all good. Doesn't hurt to be sure.
And I don't think there's anything funny about high concept that groups do differently, as far as I'm aware.
There's only two things that you can do with high concept. That's either you do clockwise and counterclockwise, which is which I have a feeling is what your group does.
We have the. Oh, actually, your markers are different, so we might be doing it differently.
So
but I mean,
where
it's
does
visual anyway.
alpha go for you?
Long alpha, or
Yeah.
what alpha?
Where does long alpha go?
Long alpha
Okay, that makes
stacks
sense.
with the 3
Also,
marker.
like, this
for
is the
me.
only
okay, you
tier
do
I've really
color-coded.
rated.
We
Well,
used to do
Pandemonium.
color-coded.
Where you had
I haven't
yellow,
done previous tiers,
the
really.
yellow 2 stack with the
Like
yellow beta
hardcore
marker.
rating kind
Yeah.
of thing.
We used to do that. But now we do, if you are gamma or beta, you go to 3. If you are alpha, you go to 2. And then you basically just go clockwise or counterclockwise. So basically, if you're long alpha, like if you're the
Played
if
the
you're the
game
2-player
probably
stack,
since the
you will
beginning
never be on the
of
simulator.
Shadowbringers. I just wasn't really into
Vice
Yeah.
versa for
rating
free.
really without like my significant other
that
kind
makes
of thing.
sense.
But since
Yeah.
my significant other was always
So-
in
It's
statics,
yeah,
So the 2
I
stack
just basically
person
logged on,
will go to alpha
my
or
weeklies,
beta, depending on
logged off,
what the first towers were.
didn't really
Yep.
try.
And then the 3 stack will only.
I
3
did
stack will only
do
either go to
Cloud
beta
of
or gamma.
Darknesses raid on Savage.
Okay,
when
that
it
makes
was
sense.
content,
I
but
think
that was
our
it.
my markers and my other group are just swapped, but it's very visual anyway, so it's easy to go to the right spot.
I think that's really the only other thing is we have a priority for towers.
Oh right, Dominion
so-
towers,
Yes.
or unless you mean other towers.
For the the color towers.
Mm-hmm.
If you're alpha, you always go forward. So like, if these are the 2 towers, alpha would always be on the 2 tower. Pretty much.
Yeah, and if it's beta, gamma, I assume gamma is always on the south tower.
Yep.
And then what about is it high concept 2?
Are you on
I think
about
it's high
the
concept 2.
4 towers or the?
Yeah, when there's 4 towers, do you have
Okay.
long debuffs go to one side and
So
others to the other?
we always have long. We always have long go to the back. This. There we go. So we all long timers
If unlock
always
this
merge
feature
here,
for you,
where I'm
for
standing.
each home march
Mhm.
first.
If you
And
are
then
shorter
you
or
also follow
unusual-
the whole alpha north and then gamma south between these 2 towers.
Yep.
Yep, sounds good.
And then you basically just do the exact same thing for high concept too.
Oh, that's what that is.
If you are in
Okay. Sorry, I was
when
reading
you are
something
merging,
new
if you
about
are
Restream
merging
that came
on
out
the A
recently,
tower, you take north add.
which is what I'm using
If
to
you are
stream
merging
the
on this
kick.
tower, you
YouTube,
take south add.
Facebook,
Yeah.
Twitch.
And
And
then,
then you just
Yeah,
on
I'm
voice
call
chat,
out
do you
east west.
call out
I
east
think,
west?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 or 2 others.
I can assign people east west. Or
Can't
people can
remember.
just call it
I
themselves.
just
I
stream
think
and
I
go.
normally assign people east west.
No, I
It's
think we
always-
were just shout first, and then he
Oh.
goes. We were literally just dips. I call
Yeah.
dips on east, and he goes east, and the other person has to deal with it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Are
that's
there
really-
Dominion tower priorities too?
Yes. I'm pretty sure every group does it the exact same. If you are main tank and range 2 never swap. They are always on the far left or the far right tower.
Perfect.
So you will always be on the tower closest to that 2 marker. The black mage will be swapping in your place. So if you and the black mage are together, if the towers are like that, the black mage will go and be the fake melee, pretty much.
Sounds good to me.
You get the easy job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Unless you've got any other questions.
Oh,
Don't you dare! Don't
no.
do it! Don't do it!
I'll definitely have to try out that VPN. I didn't have any issues in P7 or P8, It was just P6 that I was having the lag input, so I'll still use a VPN just to make it more consistent, I guess. But
if you have any other questions, message me at any point. Basically, if I'm online on Discord, I'm available.
So you're always online.
Pretty much, I'm always available.
I caught him a couple of times being offline.
Yeah, no, he just went invisible to make
It's
it
a
seem
rare
like
elusive creature who's offline.
He's Korean. What do you expect, man?
Yeah.
It's the Korean blood pumping in him. This Diesel.
You know, it's actually kind of ironic that you say that. That's my dog's name.
See?
Well, to be fair, he did admit that he at one point did nothing but sleep and then play 14 for 16 hours.
Oh, don't even.
that's true.
I
commitment.
done that the other day.
Wait across all three, every single continent and everything.
Man, I feel like you're calling me out.
He's
I'm not
ready.
calling
He's
you
ready
out.
for Mars as well soon. Don't worry.
Look, I spent 16 hours in tea the other day. Leave me be.
Wait, are you
Why
British?
did I was gonna say, why did you brew tea for 16 hours? I don't think that's good tea at that point.
Target assassination!
Nice try.
Didn't kill anyone, loser.
So do you guys just do your reclears for the week and then nothing else at the moment, or
At the
do you
moment,
do other
no.
stuff?
At the moment, no. We want to do other stuff, but with the fact of that we didn't have an 8th, or we don't have an 8th currently, which is why we were recruiting people. And there's some stuff going on for people IRL, so they can't be 100% committed at the moment. So like they might have. I know. David and Lizzie are gonna have to be AFK for a little bit, or like MIA for a little bit. But like, people are still gonna be doing stuff regardless, whether it's PF or anything. So.
And are you guys planning on like jumping into an ultimate before the next Savage tier?
Hopefully.
What is the plan?
Any ideas which one?
We did attempt Uwu for that. That's why my name here is Garuda Memes. And then I think it was before Top came out, and then we were pivoting to clearing old raids down sync with like level 90. So like you just equip shit gear so you're equal to what people had around that time, and then just go into Top, literally trial by fire.
Basically,
Yeah.
I've heard
doing,
scary things about Top.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's not too bad. It looks so fun. I want to so fun.
But yeah, I mean, we want to do ultimates. The majority of us want to do ultimates.
Oh god, yeah. Put me in.
It's just the fact of
Into this
lack of
overpoint.
people and some IRL stuff going on. So it's inconvenient timing or inconvenient.
Yeah, I was in
can react
a
to
group
messages on-
progging T
Why is there a
at
reaction?
the end of Shadowbringers.
That's so weird.
And the group was good. It's just that we had like scheduling issues and people kind of had to keep dropping out, and then the raid lead just got frustrated and was like, I'm just over it for the rest of the expansion.
Nah, we've never really had any issues with that. We've just had we've got going on right now. We've got like 2 of us are in quite a big situation right now, which happens, and obviously losing.
Basically,
Mary.
this is our second month of hiatus.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes, but
We had one in December, I think, leading into January, which, to be fair, you know, because Young will get offended. Young and Rosemi, I think, specifically did continue waiting.
Oh yeah.
It's just the other ones didn't, me included.
Yeah.
And now,
I
unfortunate
didn't have a
circumstances
computer.
piled up, leaving us without any set
Yeah.
schedule, except we clear on reset.
Because that was mostly, Lizzie lost her well, she didn't lose her computer, but she got scammed, so she didn't have a computer for absolutely for a month.
Scammed
Usually
out of
only-
a computer? Damn.
Yeah, I was going to Germany for 3 months, and I ordered a laptop that was meant to arrive before I went there, and that one turned out to be a scam, and I ordered it in Black Friday deals. So after the first time they delivered it to the wrong place, I was like, meh, I'll just leave it for now.
Oh,
And
that
then I had to
sucks.
order a new one while I was already in Germany. And then that one had complications because I wanted a English layout, not a German layout for the keyboard. So I sent it to my house, and my sister was going to send it to Germany. They thought my sister's last name was a company, so they were being really awkward about like the import fees and all that shit and what we had to do, and saying we had to do all these like invoices and stuff. And we're like, we don't fucking know. We're just trying to send this between like a personal thing.
Yeah, customs can be real, like, annoying to deal with. We moved to Portugal from Canada, and we shipped a bunch of stuff over, and just like trying to get it through the customs when it arrived was, well, the whole process was annoying.
Mentioning
looking
Canada
forward when I
to
move.
Portugal already sounds like a massive headache that would leave me in a ditch dead.
Like, I'm having issues moving across the country at the moment.
Yeah, imagine moving across the country. No.
Let's be real, most of us have issues getting out of bed.
Hey, fuck you.
But that's why, like, we've only had really, like, usually the schedule's always been pretty fine. It's just when things like that have cropped up.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we were on par to get a week 2 kill of the raid.
Oh yeah,
tier.
before
Really
Horizon.
good.
Oh no, it wasn't.
You're
It wasn't Horizon. Issue.
So you guys
No, it was.
started the tier late, or you started and then had to stop and then picked it back up?
We started
Basically, yeah, we started on release day, and then John had issues,
Oh no, it was John.
which
wasn't it?
caused
Yeah.
us to have to I
Hug
think
one person every week.
did we? Yeah.
We sort of
Um,
hugged, and then we had a kind of permanent person that was technically
Yeah,
hugged.
we had what was his name?
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, we had two. We had two.
Well, we had
we had
three
two
people.
tanks. wasn't it just 2 tanks?
Uh,
No,
I think we had
can-
three.
you-
but
there
The
were
third
two
one was
main
cheated
ones.
with his girlfriend or something.
No, but
yeah,
but
the third one we had like twice.
yeah, no, but like first the other tank dropped out because life issues got in the way. Then the second healer dropped out as well. I think Sasha dropped out as well. And that put us into the first month of hiatus. And then John surprisingly came back after Sasha got her shit sorted out.
Mikaro.
Didn't
So
you
you
also
have-
have issues, Sasha? I remember you having
Sasha was out
issues.
for about a week. She was having PC issues.
Of the week, yeah.
Yeah, she
It was
was
only like-
out for like an entire raid week, and that was.
No, yeah. I remember we had like a bunch of issues because people got fucked over by life. In
It's-
like
it's how it's
not
always
not even at the same time. It's just like stretched out, which left us with like solid 2 months of not waiting with the full static. Because we got through 5, 6, 7 basically without many
First
issues.
week, I think, was the second week for 7.
No,
Yeah.
we'd cleared up to 8 in the first week, and we were on par. We were on par to get a week 2 kill for the raid tier, but people were having issues, and then
Mhm.
shit happened, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that this tier. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I think that this tier overall was easy, like, but the first tier I think overall was easy too. Just like P3S was a nightmare, but I think that the first 3 fights of this tier are like they weren't that bad.
Yeah.
That house is now. Yeet.
No, yeah, we
I
cleared
missed it.
Aside from
Clear
figuring out Pickaxe
Agnitis in the September 14th.
So do you guys do blind if you're progressing that quickly through week 1?
Mm-hmm.
We were
It's
all
always
blind.
Fine.
Mostly blind.
Mostly.
Let's see. Can I give you? Are you able to see the savages tab
I cover my eyes.
in this Discord?
No. Is it under? Oh, there. Yeah, I do.
So if you scroll through all those, you can see all my glorious pictures.
I think we trimmed these down as well, don't we? Like once we
Yeah.
fully learned everything.
Oh yeah, the old. I think the only ones that survived really are P6. The P6 ones. I think they are still the original ones.
Oh yeah, when we loaded into P6 today, someone was like, "Oh no, not this one," or something like that. And I'm like, "Why? P6 is like a breeze.
Oh, John
What's
just
wrong with
doesn't like
P6?"
it.
Yeah,
I think
John
it was like
doesn't
the
like-
Dark Knight or
Just
something,
like
right? The never auto attacking enough.
Yeah, it was impossible to proc a TBN on the bitch because she just doesn't auto attack. Yeah. If you look at all the savage tabs, these are these are basically all of what we were doing, and some of what we are doing now still. Most of it has been condensed into a macro because with us having to do PF, I've just been making macros. for
Yeah,
us.
I was the designated, I
probably do
guess,
some
party
more of
finder
that.
liaison in my group. Where if we ever had to go to PF, they were like, "Can you like post a macro that they will understand because we don't do
My
PF."
my condolences. Getting Party Finder to understand anything is like pulling teeth. And hell, even if you go out of your way
Really,
to
I
make
felt
them
like I
understand
had to
stuff.
apologize anytime I was like, "Okay, our group does this a little weird."
Well, you know,
It's like how it was
to
moved
be
up.
fair, half of Party Finder doesn't read
I don't even
macros
know what to
anymore.
spend these on.
Rude.
We do everything weird because we have a
It's
black
also
mage.
pretty killer.
So most of the time at the start we were doing
Raid
like in
groups.
P7 where we stay on the platform is mostly because it's kind of rude to make the black mage move that often, going back to South platform.
Force the bitch to
Yeah.
move.
It's the kind of thing where like I don't really mind like a lot of the if you've done the fight enough and you know how the mechanic works and where people need to be, you can just look at what people are doing and you have time to adjust for a lot of the mechanics. There's relatively few mechanics where you're like, we needed to have sorted this out, like, and now we're dead.
This tier is it is like the mechanics are very slow, to be honest.
I expected fucking whatever it's called snakes to be the gorgons to be
Faster than normal.
faster. Yeah, they're like
Normal.
They zoom.
they're like on crack and normal, and meanwhile in Savage they're like fucking falling asleep while traveling.
I think if they'd made them the speed that they are in the normal, I think P2 would have been a little bit harder. Or sorry, P8 part 1 would have been a little bit harder with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of the stuff in the Savage stuff, that's basically all of our what all of our week 1 stuff was.
Makes sense. I see the doodles and the scribbles.
Yes. We got rid of a lot of the scribbles.
Have you guys tried other strats for P7 War?
I know Hikari and Kurai done opposite.
I'm so terrible with the names of the strategies.
I'm
We
not.
used
I
to
only
do something
know-
different.
I know this one, and then there's another one where you do stretch the tethers out.
If you look at the P7 one, it's the War's Harvest one is what we did before we did Inumaro.
Yeah.
It's
So
like the one with the Chocobos pictures.
Oh, that one.
Really?
Yeah,
What
the
the
War's
fuck?
Harvest one. That's the one that we used to
Maybe
do.
that's it. I don't know. I think it was like you stretch both of the bull tethers across.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
It's opposite, yeah.
Oh, okay. And then I saw one that I never tried, which was like the bull tethers are stretched across. And I'm like, that looks crazy. But I never saw anyone in any Party Finder groups do it, and my group never did it, so
Wait, is it the one where the tank's invuln or something? I don't know.
No, the bull tethers in the last one. You stretch them across the arena. 2 people are standing like on the bridge, and 2 people are standing off the bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the bull tethers go, or sorry, the minotaur tethers go behind the, or like one of the minotaur tethers goes behind the bull. One of them goes all the way south. I don't really know like why. It's just that there's so many ways to do the mechanic that some group did that and was like, "Hey, this works," and everyone was like, "No."
I'm gonna be honest. I'm all for trying new things. With stuff. It's just there's just some shit I really don't like doing. I'm not a fan of opposite. Having done opposite in PF, I don't like doing opposite. For the
There's some things that are safer and some things that are just not worth the risk.
It's like back in P3S how you had Elmo strat.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do Elmo strat.
We tried it, we died more.
I learned like 3 different strats while progging that fight. I switched jobs while progging that fight. I started the tier on Reaper, and then I never found any, like by the time I got to P3, I never found Reaper spots, and it was just so much like waiting around in Party Finder that I switched to ranged because there were always spots for those.
I got basically funneled through the first tier because I was a fizz ranged replacement. I don't remember. I never did P3. I don't think I ever did P3.
You never experienced hell then. It was really awful in Party Finder.
Oh yeah, basically it was. Okay, you don't need anything from P3? Okay, we're skipping P3.
Yeah.
Luckily it was only the legs that you get from there.
And I didn't.
When there's other stuff that you can get them in.
But we need to go back there anyway at some point because people threw away their items.
I didn't need legs. I think hands is the only thing I need.
Someone needs something out of P3. I remember that dearly. I don't remember who it was. I remember one person threw away items and they need P3 again.
Probably me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I know John also did.
I'm sorry, but you set this reputation for yourself.
Shut the fuck up! I did not.
Let me swap to my DSR set and let me see if tanks actually take away. No, we don't. We use augmented irradiant.
Somehow I have the legs and I have like everything but the gloves, and I don't know how I got rid of only one part when I had a gear set specifically. I had a gear set specifically for like each thing, and that's why the legs are still there.
Was your controller, that's why.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, well I think I'm gonna take off for the night. It was good to meet you all.
Quick question, Mordecai.
Mm-hmm.
You're still interested in joining, are you?
Yeah.
Sorry, that came out really
scare me
bad.
off.
I will give you a heads up. If for next raid tier, if you are able to get your ult set up, that would be great. Because we want to do splits. The only time the schedule should change is maybe at the start of a raid tier.
Like while things are getting settled?
Well, just at the start of a raid tier, what we do, or what we done previously, was we didn't go in on the Tuesday. We took a couple of days to get everyone set up for gear and stuff, and then we would raid like four days in that first week. So we'd go.
That
really
makes
hard
sense, especially if you're having a crafter do everything.
Yeah. So basically, that's the only time is the schedule will change. Is that in that first week, we will probably end up
We
going
have our
hard.
Saint
And,
of the Firmament.
yeah, we will end up going hard, and we may end up raiding a day or two extra in that first week.
Okay.
That's really the only time it'll change.
Sounds good to me.
If you are interested in joining, I'm pretty sure everyone here would like to have you. Obviously, you don't have to give me an answer right away. You can go think on it.
No, think now or forever be silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got good impressions today. I'm gonna
Or you had to witness my scholar.
witness the what?
Witness her scholar.
We played
Oh, the
Scholar
scholar.
for the first time.
We're having
I
a little,
mean-
we're having a little trust exercise between our healers.
I don't mind. I switched jobs in the middle of Reclears, I should say. I did the tier on Bard, and then I was like, I'm bored of Reclears. I'm gonna play Machinist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to. We're willing to. What's it? We get people multiple weapons. Ideally, like for at the start of a raid here, we get people multiple weapons. However, we do ask that you play the same job or the same jobs that you play during prog on your ult. So it just makes the whole process that much easier.
Yeah, I figured I would get an alt up on a ranged job.
So if you play Bard during prog, if you're okay playing Bard on your ult,
Yeah.
it would be good because like it keeps everything the same. It makes your kills quicker.
No one has to adjust for like, oh, now there's another raid buff or like a lack of a raid buff that I need to not work around, something like that.
Yeah.
For example, you switch from Machinist, now we're missing Dismantle, which is 10% for 10 seconds, and it's a lot.
Yeah, mitigation's very important in the early weeks.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, when
You scream at you.
after a couple of weeks, obviously it gets a little bit more lax, and then you can like switch from Bard to Machinist or Machinist to Bard, stuff like that. Basically just whatever keeps fun for you, but it's just in the initial weeks, play with the problem.
Yeah, the only one with heavier restrictions is me. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna do the same thing where we did. I don't wanna be at the back of the DPS.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Obviously, we will be giving specific gear, or we will be giving gear to specific people, just so it makes the fights a little bit easier.
That's the usual.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah,
DPS, so you go
that makes
first dibs.
total sense. If you're progressing that quickly, then the DPS checks in the later fights come up quick compared to your time-gated gear.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Kurai, then the other melee, and then Danny, and then range 2.
Yes.
And then, for example, for the last fight in the tier with the mount, it's the same, except the mount starts from the bottom and goes up.
Yeah. Basically, tanks and healers get dibs on first mount because we're not gonna get any gear for like 8 weeks.
And
I
However-
want to give them something shiny to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, with splits, if we're
get it
able
for.
to do splits, we can get it done in half the time.
Yeah.
Which
And-
means then we can spend more time doing ult.
I think one
yes.
exception we had was this year because healer weapons, I think it was, are horribly garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the healers got dips on the weapons after the DPS.
Oh yeah, because we had no weapons
before, I
that had
think.
any good stats.
No,
they
or
got the
garbage.
weapons first.
David only got his because it dropped, like the black mage weapon dropped.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the exact same happened with her, right? Is she
Yeah,
yeah.
on the week that I was gonna
No,
be
yeah.
gone as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, we basically healers only got priority because all of the healer weapons are really horrible. I think outside
Yeah.
The tombstone weapons are horrible.
all
All
of
of
them,
yeah.
all of them are
All of
horrible.
them.
All of them have
Oh.
I think all of them are piety directed.
Termination.
Pirate determination.
Yeah, no, basically all healer weapons are horrible except for the Abyssos one.
Oh,
You might
then
get
yeah.
piety skill speed, but yep, no crit.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
For you, as a fizz range, obviously, like every fizz range has the same GCD, so it's not so much of an issue. But I do put the restriction on people at the start of a raid here, whereas if you swap jobs like outside of what your gear is for, you get put down on the priority.
Oh yeah. Mostly
Um,
because we had Mary who swapped jobs like every 2 seconds.
Yeah. We basically.
I don't really expect I'll be swapping jobs that much.
Well, for you
you.
it should be fine as long as you don't do it at the start, and if you have a weapon, because you know Fizzwain shares. But for Mary the problem was she started as Dragoon, switched over. She switched 3 times.
Oh no, she started as Samurai.
Yeah,
She did
started
every
as Samurai.
melee class besides Reaper.
Yeah.
Basically.
I felt kind of bad
It went-
giving Reaper's one that she actually mostly wanted to be.
She did want to be Reaper, but obviously.
Well,
Because she asked me at the start, when we were making the statics, she asked me like, oh, are you going to be Reaper now? Because I think she assumed I was going to be Ninja, because Ninja was obviously my main for the majority of my time. And I felt kind of bad because I didn't realise she wanted to be Reaper, but I knew I couldn't raid as Ninja.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking the Ruby counter weapon is Determination Piety, Augmented Renacita, Quit Piety. Abyssos is the only one with good stats. Augmented Lunar Envoy, Determination Piety. Just garbage all around.
But yeah,
has Piety on it.
Basically, for you, because you're a fizz range, and all the sets share the same gear, it won't matter so much as what you play unless you get a weapon. That's really the only time. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time, like for futures. Like if you
Yeah, that's no problem. I like in my current group, I actually volunteered to take the last weapon coffer because I could play multiple jobs and none of the other members were playing multiple jobs. So I was like, statistically, I have the highest chance of just getting a drop for something I can play. But they were like, nah, just take the coffer.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, just anything. Actually, you know what? I can show you the Google Doc. Hold up. Show you. I'll
You
link
do
it
like a
Google.
whole best in slot spreadsheet,
Oh yeah.
loot drop pointer thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Where is it?
Kurai usually maintains that. And then
Uh,
slaps us
Except for
when we
right now,
don't.
'cause I don't really know. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Except when people got too lazy to fill their shit out and we had to ask them 30
You
times.
it's like,
also
have you got your
Fill out your
tone
sheet.
here?
Do you guys also do that mitigation timeline sheet as well?
We did a couple of times.
Yeah, we do a little bit. We don't do it a whole lot because we don't normally have a major issue with mitigation.
Yeah, we usually just
Got it.
discuss it most of the time. Like, that's usually enough. Like, there's been a couple of times, I think when we first started P8, we were kind of trying to use it because it was like, okay, there's a lot of shit happening.
I guess
But-
it's only if a fight is really, really tricky and tight on timing where you need
Yeah.
to plan it out and map it.
Otherwise, most of the time we just say, yeah, I'm using
Depends
this
if we're
here,
dying.
I'm using that there.
If we keep dying, then we're like, okay, let's do a mid sheet.
Yeah, it's just like, if we're dying, it's like, okay, so who's mitting? And if everyone says, I'm not, then it's like, okay, now you mitt there.
But yeah, that Google Doc I sent you, that is the Google Doc of this list. It also has the split tab. Alright, Jenny that.
Why does it say John Cena in it?
Because we like to fuck around a bit.
It's why, as you can see, all our names are very stupid in here.
Yes, that's why I'm called Garuda Memes.
I'm still stupid.
Maybe we have to split one set up as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, your
Oh.
Discord names are super not confusing for someone who doesn't know any of you.
I'm sorry.
It's true.
It turned
yeah.
into, they were normal. And then after like a couple months, it then turned into literally no one has their name.
My like
Except
eyes
David.
darting back and forth between who's like speaking and who's moving and talking
Mm.
in game.
It's
Well,
okay. Usually the card person is me. I also eat glue, apparently.
It still looks like cake, my cards, instead of take.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
That's just
Listen,
like
I
what
bake
always say.
and cake. Bake and cake? Yep. I'm staying with that now.
Getting rid of all the
Yes, I'm getting
Random
rid of
shit.
all the bullshit. Yeah.
I'm new update because Sifrid still is a frustration there. I didn't really bother with it because we all have our gear, so I didn't bother like changing it. Well, other than Savage, but all the DPS had their gear, so we didn't need to change it.
We can just reuse this again. You know.
I just have to.
Well, yeah. I just was too lazy to do it yet.
Yeah,
I made different.
Also, why are half of these not bold? What the fuck?
She found out finally. That took a bit.
I never opened it because I don't need to worry about it anymore.
Oh, it's just funny.
And I guess like most of the weapon priority is kind of different now because Sifrid won't get priority on fish range stuff.
Oh no, the misery.
Oh, the misery.
Well, I mean, that's easy to do. Just delete it.
So I will have to see what my group wants to do with that friend. So tomorrow they want to run a friend through the Reclears, which, like, for the past couple of months I've just been skipping ahead in Party Finder so that we can just queue in and do our weekly P8S Reclear. But they have an FC friend that they want to do the Reclears for tomorrow. I'll see if they want to do that again next week, but they were fine with one chest, and since we're giving him all the loot, I think they would be fine with one chest again. But I'll check in with them and then let you guys know if you want to do this again next week or not.
Oh yeah, definitely. Why'd you? What? Fuck you, Hikari.
Yeah, that was very smooth Reclears, I thought.
Yeah. I can't even rename myself. I fucking hate
There's
you.
amigo.
Wait, lead, by the way.
It's sorry.
Yes, our raid. I will say this. I'm not the actual raid lead. Hikari is the raid leader.
No, you're the raid leader.
No, I'm not the raid leader.
Here you go.
Oh
You
my
will
God, I
not
hate you.
absolve your ban him from the server.
So you don't normally do the callouts?
No, I normally do the call outs,
Okay.
but I'm not the raid leader.
Yeah.
Originally, Hikari was doing the callouts.
Fair
At
enough.
one point.
Okay, Sasha, I want you to try doing callouts while playing Black Mage.
Oh,
Technically, it was originally my sister doing the callouts, and then when she left, she made me do it, and I was like, I don't want to do
no,
it. I
she
don't know my
never was in
rotation.
here. She never existed in here. I wasn't here, so you know.
But,
Yeah, if you heard Sasha, she doesn't know either.
I will say I normally do the call outs, but there are some points obviously when I'm getting frustrated that I stay silent and then someone else just does it.
Or nobody.
That makes
She's
sense.
doing
I do the callouts in my group, but there are certain mechanics where we just fell into a habit of someone else will count out like 1, 2, 3, 4 for various things or whatever.
Yeah.
And whatever rhythm we land in, that's what we just keep doing.
Yeah. I will say, normally at the start of a raid tier, I will call out practically every mechanic, but then I end up just bringing it back because I want to focus on myself rather than essentially hand-holding, because at this point, with how late it is in the tier, people should already know the mechanics without their call-outs.
Mhm.
You would hope.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think, but most 14 players can't think.
Unfortunately, so. But yeah, I end up dialing it back the more we do the call. Just the important stuff I call out. Because obviously, like when we do ultimates, for instance, I'm not gonna be able to call out like every mechanic in an ultimate.
Oh yeah,
Well,
of course.
I
Like you
can
can't
call
call
out.
out 6 things at once. Like a bunch of stuff is happening at once.
Yeah, I could give it a damn go, but it wouldn't work. So it's just the case of we have like John, our warrior. He normally does the counting for like mechanics, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ironic warrior counting.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, and otherwise it's just like Young gets overwhelmed with something, and then he goes, "Yeah, you do it."
Yeah, I just get overwhelmed because doing mechanics on high ping and callouts, it can get very overwhelming. But shit's fun.
I think the biggest thing that I had trouble with doing the callouts was there's a part in P8S Part 1 where I'm in the middle of hypercharge, so I'm like counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my quick GCDs, and I also had to count out 1, 2, 3, 4 for the things out loud. I'm like, ah.
That's what I feel like on Gunbreaker. When because the majority, a lot of us were in our group originally before we reformed for this raid here. I was a healer or I finished as a healer previous raid here, and I wanted to learn to play Astro in a raid setting, but I couldn't play Astro and do call out. It was just too much for
Too
my
much
thumb.
going on.
Yeah. I can do Gunbreaker and call outs. I can do literally every tank and call outs. That's not an issue. It was just Astro was way too.
Yeah, I really liked Astro in. I feel like everyone says this. I really used to like Astro, but then they changed it. Yeah, because they keep changing it. But
I
I
still
really
like
I liked
Astro.
Astro last expansion, and then I picked it up again, and I was just like, oh, why it feels like so much busier now
Oh,
in
it is.
Endwalker.
That's the
It just-
that's the same thing I had when I was leveling it. At some point, I just got so lost in the card games that I just felt overwhelmed and stopped doing my basic attack.
yeah, it's just
I think
feel
Sasha has the same issues with divination.
they'll probably rework it again, and it'll be something different, and maybe
Well,
we'll
yeah,
like
they
that.
were gonna rework it last patch, I think, but then overwhelming backlash led them to pushing it to 7-0 along
Yeah.
with Dragoon.
This is all.
I still wonder what they're gonna do with Dragoon.
No idea. Anyway,
Oh god, they're gonna bring back 11 Dragoon, imagine that!
I'll say this, Mordecai. If your other group needs a tank, I'm always around. I have so many characters.
He does.
You've got characters on every data center.
I have characters on
Multiple.
every data center, and I have 5 characters on KO.
Damn.
He was basically the reason the higher subgrade was made in the first place.
He's Mr. Final Fantasy. What do you mean?
I had to teach him the wonders of entry grade after they removed the description restriction.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing anymore. Like when they
Well,
removed the
yeah.
character limit.
The limit on entry grade stuff. That was still the funniest ever. I log out all of the sudden. Oh, you can't log in again.
So,
Why? My
have
sub
you-
went out.
Have you experienced the raid scene on all the different regions?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Any preferences?
JP.
Oh, it's
but-
JP, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Well, no, there's a specific reason why. JP plays very safe. But while they're playing safe, their damage is also extremely high.
So they're basically superior, as what you were saying, got it.
Effectively, yeah. EU and NA play super greedy with mechanics and stuff, and they don't really get that much damage out.
I know that brain dead strats are pretty popular in Party Finder on EU. I assume that it's different on JP.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the brain dead strats that are on EU are because of JP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason. You know where tanks just stand on the bridge in Invuln in P7.
Yeah.
That's because of JP.
I mean, Death Harvest is also from JP.
Yep. Well, that is Death Harvest. Oh, you mean fixed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's mechanics, there's strategies that are just all around safer where you don't need. There was one I had in mind, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But there's mechanics where like you need the entire group to know something and do something, and then there's other strategies where it's like you need like one person or two people to do it. And it's like if you're in Party Finder, just do that. Don't rely on 8 people, any of whom could make a mistake. Just do that.
My example of that is Elmo Strat, pretty much, because in Elmo Strat you have one person beta NATO, and then you have the 2 tanks down south, and then the group stack. The issue with the group stacking is if one person is too far forwards, they end up baiting something that's supposed to go to a tank. And PF has this thing where they just cannot sit still. So I personally, I found
Also
it
called fizz ranged syndrome.
I was gonna say that's a ranged thing.
I will be honest with you. I found it harder doing Elmo Strat in P3 and PF than doing the mechanic the correct way. That's my experience of the quote unquote brain dead strat being not.
I think I'm thinking of P4. I'm thinking of P4S orbs, where there's the tank and healer and DPS orbs, and you just give everyone a position and say, go there. You did it. You did the mechanic. You always go there. You're done. Versus the like, am I a tank orb or am I a healer orb or acting tank or acting healer? That's what it was called.
You have the tank. You have the tank and the healer go southeast and west, and then you rotate clockwise to your closest cardinal, and then go cross or something. I know the one that you're on about. I think that's the one we actually used to do.
Yeah, it's something like that. Like one of the healers and one of the tanks is in like a weird spot other than their usual, but like that's their clock position for that mechanic, and then it's all solved.
No, we no longer have the P4S tab under archive tab.
Huh?
We don't have the P4S tab under archive.
Oh, it is there.
Is it? Oh, I guess I just muted it so I don't see it. Oh yeah, so it is. It's right there. There you go. If you look under the archive thing, do we have orbs? There you go. There's an orbs toolbox. We had the up, which was that one.
I don't know what archives tab you're talking about.
You can't see it.
Oh, he can't see it. Okay. I sent you the DM.
Oh yeah, I've seen this toolbox before. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that we used to do, and this was, I think, I don't know if PF done this, but this was like super easy.
I don't think I can see it either.
Yeah,
I can't.
can see it because we made it invisible.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
only YouTube privileged people can see it.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So it doesn't clutter the channel.
Yeah.
Well, it clutters it for me, but okay.
But yeah, that was basically how we done orbs, and I think that was the easiest way to do it, personally. I don't know how PF done. I don't remember how PF done.
I think it was mostly that strat by the end, but for a while there was the other other one floating around, but I think the brain dead one won out.
Yeah. We had a we had a very I decided to use paint when we were doing P4S.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's our P4.
Oh, okay. P4.
Part 1 and part 2. That was
This
basically
is
the cheat sheets.
the blood rake tethers. Scuffed P4S P1 cheat sheet.
Mm-hmm. And then the bottom one is the part 2 cheat sheet.
Yeah, this looks super weird with no context.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what our raid nights or my raid days evolve into is just making little cheat sheets for people. Now I can hide the archives tab again.
To baby our stupid ass.
No, to baby my stupid ass, so I remember it more than anything.
Yeah, you just say that to make us feel good about ourselves.
I know Lizzie likes cheat sheets though, and I know it helps her. It's a win-win.
I would probably use them, like, occasionally, like if I join a party finder thing, or like even tonight, if I'm not using the same strat I've used 100 times, then I'll just like quickly flash open, like full screen the chat window, and then be like, where am I going again? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. If your other group needs a tank, and if you're still interested in joining us, let me know when you've made a hard decision, and we can update everything.
I think I'm safe to say from now that I'm in.
Cool. Do you have any? Do you have any preferences in which ultimate you want to do first?
I mean, I'm not gonna hold the group back from doing anything. Like, I'm game for anything. I have minor experience in T, as I said, and in UCOB, but not too much. Like, only maybe the first two and a half phases.
Yeah, because like basically everyone got to pick or vote towards what they wanted to do. For example, I play Samurai now, so I want to do T because the T Samurai weapon looks cool, for example. It can be something it can be something as basic as that. It doesn't have to be experience. It's just literally, I like this shiny. I want this shiny.
Yeah, you know what? You're exactly right. I need to look up all the glamour, and then I'll get back to you.
Because the Samurai T weapon, for example, is broken in the middle of the blade. And they're just connected by the glow, and that looks really cool.
I thought that was the Ubu weapon.
Was it the Uvu one?
If it was blue, it was Ubu.
Yeah, it was Uvu. I'm sorry.
Are all of the ultimates limited to once a week?
No, only the newest one.
Only the newest? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because only the newest one has actually any tangible benefits.
Yep, the newest one.
T top. I want to do robots.
As much as I want everyone to do TOP, I think jumping straight into TOP is not gonna be the best idea.
It would be funny. It would be hilariously funny because you know. But
I watched a little bit of the prog, and like the first two phases don't look that bad, but I've heard really awful things about the later phases of the fight.
Rotating baits, I think, was the trigger word that came into my mind. Rotating baits, yes.
Oh, you mean on the fight at the end?
It's at some point you have to do rotating baits, basically, from what I remember. Or shit, like people
that on its own doesn't sound bad. We did that in Eden 1,
It
You
was
wanna-
at the end, basically, for what I remember. Or funny stuff like people were wondering, how do we get past this? What is the mechanic? What are we supposed to do? And it was literally just a tight DPS check.
Oh,
Was the other important thing I remember from watching the world's first race. Everyone was stuck. Everyone was stuck. How do we get past this? Well, we just need to deal more damage. People were
did
like,
you
oh,
guys- I don't know. You said you made it to the 4th fight early on this tier, but were you still blind when you did high concept? Like, I'm impressed that anyone figured the Ifrit Garuda into a Phoenix thing.
Though
Surprised that people figured that out.
sleep is a thing that I cannot claim, so I have arrived. Also, Rose Amigo D's nuts.
Yeah,
We I was fully blind. I know Siprid. I'm pretty sure Siprid was blind as well. Sasha was blind. Rosemi was blind. I think.
the only time I looked stuff up, me specifically, was when we already were through a mechanic or thing, or got the gist of it. I think I remember specifically looking up at some point how fire ice worked.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
That
then
makes
after-
sense. If you've already discovered a reliable way to pass it every time, then you can look it up and be like, what was
Yeah.
that?
We basically do everything blind. I'm the only one in here that has ultimate experience. But I'm a little gremlin when it comes to doing things that people.
High
haven't
concept
done.
did take us quite a while. Just figuring it out anyway.
We always said one mechanic that we were stuck on. It was, I
Mhm.
think, Devour on the little carbuncle, and Cachexia for 6, and then the set of wars, all 3 of them, because it was just snooze fest for the entire fight. All of a sudden, the boss starts throwing everything at the kitchen sink at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, P7 is so back-ended, it's unreal.
Yeah, and I think to this day, some people still have issues.
Phoenix thing though, it's always a fucking Phoenix. It's always Phoenix. Coils.
Oh yeah, and
Phoenix.
was me for the longest time didn't know that the dragon on P8 part 1 always goes from south to north.
Yeah, I always thought
She
it could be
she
any
tried to
direction.
figure out where
I
it
just
was
didn't
gonna walk. So yeah, that added confusion for some people.
The
least
Dragon
for
on
me.
P8S Part 1.
You know, birds
When
slash snake.
when he does either snake or
Oh,
bird.
like the first
Either-
mechanic?
Yeah.
Not, I think it was
Oh.
for
But
fourfold
it's during
specifically.
fourfold as well. I thought it
Yes.
was always like it could be any direction. I didn't know he always pointed north.
Yeah.
For the longest
He
time,
always-
it's just like, oh, that makes it easier. I don't have to work out which fucking direction it is and which number I've got to go to.
Sorry, did you think the boss was gonna do a 360 and then just go, diagonal
I
track?
mean, basically, yeah.
Test of your
Diagonal.
reflex.
No, not diagonal, but I always thought he'd do it to one of the cardinals. So I always thought, like, oh, is he going to which one? I'm
On this
C.
dragon, I shall
I've got
fire
to
at
rotate it to
27
B,
degrees.
or I've got to rotate to meet Kurai on, like, D. Nope, he always goes north. He's just always going to fucking C. That makes it easier.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biggest thing with our group is if you make a mistake, just own up to it. And if you don't understand something, try your best to explain what you don't understand, and then someone can hopefully help you out with it.
Or
Yeah, of course.
explain how you
Like, the
understand
most-
the mechanic, and then somebody can tell, oh wait, you're dumb, that's wrong. Not in these words, but you know
One of
what
the
I mean.
most frustrating things is when you're in a group and, like, you can't be watching 8 people at once, so you want to, like, dissect the poll and be like, what happened, what went wrong, and it's just silence.
Nobody wants to own
See,
up to
that's-
mistake, and when you
I
want
know
to
that
this,
feeling.
when you want
That's
to
why it's
assign the mistake to someone, they start getting offended.
That's why it's good if you have a streamer in the group, you can just watch the VOD. and
And
just
then
play.
and have death recaps on, so you can point fingers even more.
I am a massive advocate of the if you fuck up, just say you fucked up. Like, it doesn't matter. It's a video game, but no one's gonna know what's going wrong if you don't say so.
Exactly, because that's how you figure out most of the mechanics. It's like, oh, did we all just insta-die there? Well, I guess we've got to do some bullshit so we can all survive. Or
And then all you hear is,
You just fuck
actually,
up and
no,
die?
you just got busted.
or it's just, oh, you got busted. Oh well, next one then.
Yeah, like Kafka with his kitchen sink.
Fuck off, man. I'm not doing Kafka again.
I think you might have to fight him at some point again. No?
No, he's not in TOP. Fuck you all. I don't have to do Kafka again.
I'm still
sad.
surprised that the X-Death thing wasn't in.
Yeah. What's just a bait?
It was just, here is Omega, and another Omega, and more Omega. Also, Omega versions you haven't seen yet. Slightly different Omega versions.
Because
weird golden four-armed Omega chicken.
Yeah, because I looked up I looked at some data mines for top, and there was an X-Death with a line cleave in there, in the data mine files, and I thought, he's gotta be in there. Fuck that, nope.
Nope, there was bait.
Which is hilarious if you think about it.
In fact, the 14 does are just put some random shit in there. Can we just do I don't know, Kafka doing a Fortnite dance? No, not that far.
Just Kafka starts floating.
Thing is, though, given it's Kafka, I wouldn't actually be out of character, so you'd sit there laughing.
And then you
he'd
die.
throw a kitchen sink at you. Yeah.
I just die because your character gets a heart attack.
But yeah,
That's what we were doing in downtime while we were getting top biz. We were unequipping all our gear and taking the minimum eye level and blind progging the old fights that some of us hadn't done. Obviously, some of us hadn't done it, but those people zipped up while everyone else tried to blind prog it.
I think, for example, we were at Midgar Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were midway through Midgar Summer.
Yeah.
Did you start in Stormblood or you started in Heavensward?
No.
We started in Stormblood because we were doing the Omega tier to practice for top, basically.
Oh, never mind. I misunderstood what you asked. I thought you were asking when did we start progging it.
Oh
no. Like you started going back and doing blind for people who hadn't with the Stormblood raids.
Yeah, we started in Stormblood. We done 1 to 8. We skipped over X-Staff. We skipped over X-Staff. And then we...
It's 6 out of the 8 people had done it, and it's kind of well...
Yeah, it was just it's only
progging this then if...
Yeah. And then we ended up doing Kafka. Bear in mind, at the point when we were doing Kafka item level and level sync. So we were level 70 doing Kafka. Whereas
we were, yeah.
Now we're doing 09 to 012, or we were doing 09 to 012. We were doing it at level 90. But we had really bad gear equipped. So it was basically like we were week 1.
Wait, you were level 90, you were just wearing crappy gear?
Yeah.
We would unequip certain pieces, have lower item level on other slots, and it basically synced us down to the stats that we should have had at the time, but with the abilities at 90.
Yeah,
got it. So like a simulated Unreal raid.
Yeah, essentially. It was kind of just going, if we're going to practice these raids for top, then we might as well have the abilities that we would have if we tried top, so...
There you go. That's the example that I can give you. That's basically what all of our gear looked like when we were doing 09 to 012. And we were doing it at level 90.
That's what we were doing before we had some IRL stuff happen. Well, we were waiting to get biz anyway.
Yeah.
We're almost there. Yeah.
But if people want to go have a look at ultimate weapons and actually let me know, oh hey, I actually like the look of this ultimate weapon, we can make a list of ultimates that people want to do. If there's any that people want to skip over.
I want to do T, but there's only one that has a Sage weapon and it's Not you, DSR. Your one sucks.
I so far the majority of us are leaning towards T.
Because you're the only one who's
I
done.
assume you just read my message with
Yeah.
that laugh. Yeah. Yes, my message was T, fuck DSR. I actually hate the DSR weapons. I do not like them aesthetically. I know some people do, but like the axe has this weird pommel thing on it, which I know is the same one as blah blah blah, but it looks shit.
I think T would be basically fresh prog for me as well, since I did it on Ninja, like when I was progging it before.
Like I did a little bit of it with the previous group. I got to limit cut a couple of times, basically, but other than that, I think everyone else.
I really enjoyed the first phase of T, though. I thought that
Oh yeah.
it was really fun having to control your DPS on the ads.
Oh, please don't crit 3 times. Please don't crit.
Yeah.
I was doing it as red
I
blade.
that
Free of my
was a
abilities to crit.
really, really strong Raiton, so it's dead.
Okay.
Oh, I just welcome to the static. Hello.
I will give you a little bit of disclaimer. I wasn't gonna say this beforehand. John can be a little bit of a dick. However, he doesn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, I'll
If he's
do it
over.
in my exact words that I do with everybody. If I ever offend you, just outright call me out on it, and more than likely I'll apologise because I genuinely don't mean to. I'm just normally quite boisterous, I guess. So,
Like an elephant in a china shop.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
No
But,
worries,
like-
I'll keep that in mind.
but like, if I ever do upset you, please, by all means, just send me a message or say something. Hey, yeah, John Dickens, let's do it. But yeah, I don't mean to offend people. Just I know I have in the past. I always give people that warning. Just, I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm just, a dick, apparently. Thanks,
a little
guys.
bit of a cock.
A little bit of a cock.
Well,
You gonna cry
same
and
to you
tell?
guys. If you feel like I said something then that you have a problem with, just let me know, and I'll see what I can do if there was a misunderstanding or anything needs to be explained or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I should also mention I am hearing impaired. I wear hearing aids, but it's
right,
not
yeah.
always a volume matter. It's sometimes a clarity matter. So I might need to ask people to repeat themselves from time to time.
That's no
Ah,
problem.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I will also just give you a warning because I do get a little bit competitive when we are raiding.
A little bit.
A little bit,
I get
my
a lot.
ass.
Shut up.
Competitive and you're not playing a DPS job? What?
Yeah.
No,
well, I
yeah,
want to
he-
clear.
he-
DPS. What do you mean?
Icebreaker, that's basically DPS. What do you mean?
He fucking abhors DPS jobs.
I hate DPS. I cannot play DPS for the
If
life
you-
of me because
If
it's
you
so-
probably
Wait,
give him the chance of
That's not
playing
fair.
a DPS job or like progging with a DPS job and quitting, he would probably just quit.
Yeah, I don't like DPS.
I never
Yes,
could.
I would say in this group, I'm probably either the second or most flexible when it comes to what I'm playing.
You're flexible, huh?
Yeah, baby.
But yeah,
Considering I started in this static as a fizz ranged, and then it was fuck, I'll tank.
but yeah, just giving you a heads up now. I do get competitive when we're raiding because I want to clear it. I want everyone to push to be the best that they can be.
He wants to get into the ultimates.
I want. Yeah, I do.
know.
I want to get back into ultimates. I want everyone to experience the ultimates. I know some people have the anxiety about the ultimates and stuff, but it is just the case of once you start doing it, it's the exact same case with every fight. Fights that seem fast aren't fast. You just have to get used to the pacing.
Mhm. Everything slows down once you learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Except
yeah,
this
I
one's
can-
really fun.
I can vouch for that. Some mechanics felt nearly impossible, then you got used to them, and all of a sudden it's like, huh? Oh, I'm
Did
already
you
at my
guys
safe
have the
spot.
same issue in our P8 prog during High Concept 2? I would always have to tell people like not to move to tether spots right away. Everyone was like really antsy to
Yes.
take their north south
Yes,
east west
yeah.
tethers.
Freaking
feel called
everyone
out.
does it. No, everyone does.
okay.
I'm letting you know you're not alone.
You're thinking
I
ahead
should
and
say
you're just
this.
like, okay, get the tether. Then you're like,
John,
fuck, I forgot the cleaves.
if you want me to call you out, I will
Fuck
call
off.
you out.
Get out. No, fuck you.
Going
I
to
can't change his name. I wanted to change it to cunt.
going to the solo stack as a
No,
as the actual
no.
two-player.
Young,
Gotta
don't
go.
make me bring up the
Yellow
fact
to
you
yellow, remember?
killed everybody with the animation
There you go,
lock.
It wasn't as glorious. It wasn't as glorious as Jones E11.
Oh, you had to know where it was going, dick.
I still
I'm
like
so mad at myself.
Young's 7-man stone. That was also a highlight.
Oh.
Basically, all of us were collected in the middle, and he fucking gazed all of us at once. We were all lined up, and all got stoned by him. It's just his beauty mesmerized us.
I hate you. Whoever did
That
I
wasn't
hate
me.
you.
That wasn't me. That wasn't
Man,
me.
Young, why are you doing this to the poor boy?
Fuck off, man. I just noticed my name. Why? You hurt
It's
me.
different of it, you know? I think it's great.
But yeah, how about this then? Since it's pretty apparent that the majority of us want T and Uwu weapons, on Friday, if you are interested, Mordecai and everyone else about, we can start on an alternate if we don't clear P8 before that. Because I know the majority of us still need to go into PF to clear P8. So.
Ah, shit, yeah. Did you guys kill P8 or?
But how could you were attempting?
I don't. Leave me alone, brain.
Do you know how painful it is finding one person for P8 this late?
Yeah, fair play.
Even if we start at
What day
9.
do people want to go back into P8 just to get a clear on it for books, etc.?
More.
I meant for the rest of us.
I mean, I'm down. I don't care.
Oh yeah,
you know what's even worse?
I
is
got
if-
the mount.
If we done P8 on Friday with Mord after he clears with his group, with his other group, we wouldn't get the mount. We'd only get the weapon coffer.
Is it? I thought it was random which coffer you got.
No, you always. I'm pretty sure you always get the weapon coffer.
Oh, we could go in on
Oh.
Friday and just get the weapon coffer regardless, right? It saves us the PF hassle unless people definitely want to go in and roll against some guys.
I mean, people need the chest pieces in addition.
Yeah. I
That's
need
just
it.
true.
I need it.
Alright.
You need it.
Should we just say because Friday's our next raid day, right?
It will be the next red day where everyone will be about. Yeah.
Should we start with a P8, clear it as fast as possible, and then just?
Would you be okay with that, Mord?
I still will not be able to do P8 on Friday because my group is doing a late clear of P8 this week, so it won't be until like Monday that ours is done.
That's fine. I meant more just like the rest of us go
Oh,
in.
but yeah, I am
Yeah.
free on Friday if you wanted to do something.
Because what we could do is go into P8, clear it for the rest of us, and then poke Mordecai when we're done, and then
Up
go
to
into
you.
alternate.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do we want to? Okay. Well, do we want to do T or Uwu first? What do people want?
T.
Am I the only one that wants to do Uwu?
I'm not either. Like
I haven't really looked into Uwu. I that's the only reason why I put
I'm
my hand
down
up
for
for T.
either. I will happily do
we
either.
popped our head in and got past
Yeah,
got past Garuda into
Garuda.
So Garuda. So,
No,
like,
I'm just
I don't know
saying
how
if
far
I'm
that is.
if I'm
but-
like the only one that wants to do Uwu, then we can just go into T because at that point it's like 1 versus 7, you know. Because I really don't care either way. I just like the Uwu weapon.
Just do this.
yeah, we can
January?
do.
Well, depending on like which one we go into, also depends what tank I play. Because if we do T, I'll probably be Dark Knight. Let's see if I have a Dark Knight weapon at that point. Although I could just use the relic.
Well, it wouldn't
The relic's
matter.
actually fine.
Yeah, you're supposed to use the relic weapon.
Yeah. Because obviously in Uwu, Dark Knight does not have a raid.
got
Let's see, yeah, what do I get? Oh, mine says Uwu.
Mine said Uwu too.
Well, there you go, let's do Uwu.
Okay. Well,
Yay!
that's fine. On
It
Friday.
doesn't really matter which one we start with.
I mean, we're gonna
both
do
anyway,
both
isn't
of them
it?
anyway, but
I get my item. I get the one I want.
I mean, in theory, it should be the easier of the bunch as well.
It is.
In theory.
Fuck
So-
me, man! I whipped out my headphones again.
there's only one part in Uwu that I am not looking forward to because I do not have the program for it.
And the marking.
Yes, it's for Titan. I'm gonna have to sit there and I'm gonna have to manually mark people.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'd say I feel your pain, but I don't.
I would say I care, but that would be a lie. I don't care. Get fucked.
Jesus Christ.
That's totally my honest opinion and not at all.
Oh, is this auto marker? Does this actually still work?
Should be.
I love how your name
The
is still
fight, the fight didn't change. The trigger should still work.
I'll set that up later then.
Oh yeah, John. I found another gun store.
Another what?
Yes, another for Gundams. You know, for the model kits. That's not expensive.
Oh,
Guess where?
God.
Fucking Ireland.
Woo!
Like, they have them cheaper overall, but I have to pay like 20 euros shipping. But still, it's just like, what is it with Germany and getting fucked in that regard?
But yeah, Friday we do after P8.
And what?
Praise in Dark Knight weapon dropping.
I will say this, Mordecai. I'm not expecting you to look up a video. The majority of people in here are doing it blind,
Okay.
so you can just.
I will also experience it blind then.
If you wanna watch the video, then do it, but please shut up when people are figuring out mechanics. That's basically it. If you don't wanna blind frog, then I guess do it. But please shut up for the other people, so they can figure it out.
No problem.
Because, like,
Or
you
try
know,
to offer hints that aren't exactly just.
Or just
Yeah,
do what I
don't-
do and be a complete shitlord and be a gremlin and just throw people the complete.
Oh yeah,
wrong
and throw fake.
yeah, no, don't do it like Rosemi, who can't keep herself back and then just blurt out the mechanic.
And then there's the opposite of when both tanks know what's going on, and Midgar Soma suddenly turns 90 degrees and everyone dies, and everyone's going, "What happened?" And the two tanks are sitting in a corner giggling.
Anyway, I'm gonna go make food.
Yes, go enjoy your food.
Thank you. Bye bye,
Give me
guys.
food, please. Bye bye.
Oh yeah, sorry, really quick. Make sure you're about for Friday.
No, fuck you.
Love you too.
Have what for Friday?
We're doing PA on Friday, and then we're gonna do Uwu after.
Okay.
And then we can
I'll
start.
see you guys on Friday then.
Yes.
See you then.
Let me know if your other group needs a.
Okay. I think they're okay for now. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind if we're ever looking.
Yeah. I'm even fine with giving up on gear. I don't need gear on my ult.
You just want to
You
raid.
could make
Oh,
him
yeah.
do anything as long as he gets to 8.
Yeah,
you could,
but-
like...
When Sifrid explained that he is a gremlin, that was very accurate.
He's a raid gremlin.
It really is.
Like, you could probably call him up dead set of the night wherever he lives, and he would go, "Yeah, no, I'm up, give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna wait."
Look, I already wake up at like 4 a.m. to raid with you guys. Come me some slack.
I'm not saying it as a negative thing, I'm just
All you've
spitting
done there
facts.
is prove his point. Like,
Yeah. Look, if it's raiding and if it's fun, As long as we're not doing brain dead, like super brain dead strats, like in Criterion.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because
fine with
Criterion, Criterion ruined a little bit.
He's in the middle of doing a shopping trip. You call him up, all of a sudden he speeds back home.
No, he just opens a laptop, plugs it into the nearest mains. He's like, "Let's go."
I'll just play Final Fantasy on my phone. I don't care. Turn my phone into a Steam Deck.
Oh man, what
yes.
dedication.
Okay, I'm gonna take off. Have a good night, everyone.
See you later.
Bye bye.
I was just thinking, Young's in the middle of cooking. You tell him it's raid time. He literally pokes his fridge. Next thing you know, just a screen flops out of it, and he's playing touch screen on it.
Yeah. How dare you call me out like that? That's actually so true, though.
I like
actually-
that guy more than the other person we trialed.
Yeah, this one's a lot more chill and isn't.
Weirdly peeved about getting accused of fucking up. That's why I mentioned that one.
Yeah.
Great.
No, yeah, he admitted to fucking up, so.
Yeah, seems nice. And
And he was able to figure stuff out quick as well, like when he realized, oh, we're doing it this way. It's like, ah, yeah.
Well, it also helped that his group apparently does it the exact same way that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what it
It's kinda
sounds
weird
like,
that,
it
like-
was pretty similar to what we do, except minor differences that are easily explained.
Well,
We got someone coming in that we've got to teach the PS strats after we've just had to learn the PS.
well, what's also the funny part about it is, for High Concept 2, his group does what our group used to do with the color coding.
Yes, yeah, with the grooves, yeah.
And,
Who used to be? Self.
Other than P1, P1 was practically the exact same.
I still hate it. I played perfectly, and I only got an 88. I only got 20% crit. I'm never gonna get the 30%
that reminds
crit.
me,
Beat my
Sasha. You should
Oh.
have seen it earlier. Rosemary got a 96 on part 1.
On my ult!
Oh.
Sucks to be you.
On my fucking ult! And I played perfectly during that clear, and it doesn't matter because I only got 20% crit.
I'll show
Wait,
you.
however, just.
I got
Right.
37 on the other ones, so I've got
Hey,
to try and
Sasha,
get
you know what your healing pass was on P7?
Leave me alone.
It was
Fuck
an
off.
88. No,
Fuck
no,
off.
you're not allowed to
Fuck
sound
you.
your bad anymore. You can do it.
Fuck
You've
off.
proven you can do it.
I will fucking
The
throw
proof
something
of your
at you
glory is
across
that.
the world.
I don't give a shit, bitch. You're gonna take my compliments and you like
My
it.
ult is
I
now
will
my
never like
main.
it.
I hate it.
Sasha, click on that link, and that's Rosemy's ult. Rosemy's ult is better than her main.
My ult is better than my main. Shoot me.
Yikes. You know, DPS the Dark Knight too.
The Dark
Yeah.
Knight is really bad.
Yeah.
That's a mood.
Yeah, if you look on Rosemy's page, you'll see.
Gotta get that out.
No. That's
True.
that. It's immortalized. You can't get rid of
It's
it
true.
now.
None of us died when I was scholaring, and I was not healing that much at all. Like, holy shit. I don't like it. I don't like how rigid it is. I could probably get
That's
used
why
to it,
you
though,
have
but-
another healer who helps healing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take it
So
all
we
on
have another
yourself.
healer who can
I will
absolutely
smack.
nail healing. Look at it. Look at those heals.
It's just
I
a
will
different
smack.
kind of healing. It's like you say, it's very. It's not reactive. It's tilt glasses. I predicted that.
Yeah.
Also, Rosemary, did you see what your P7 pass was for healing?
It was really low, wasn't it?
It was a 0.
Yeah, because I barely use anything. I don't know where to use it. It's like
I think you also died.
I have not used Seraph at that much at all. I should be using Seraph more because holy shit, it's like the only on-demand thing I have. I'm moving off of fairy ones.
You know what's even funnier? I wasn't that far behind you.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, and which one? P7?
P7.
I mean, to be fair, as far as like getting near a healer is as a tank, that's pretty fucking close.
Me and John were pretty damn close to you.
Yeah. But look at that overheal, 25%. Can't have overhealing if you don't heal.
I think P7 was like the only fight I actually don't.
But it's true, like, proof that Sasha could do it totally fine, because, like, I did nothing. Like, she did double
You
my
just
healing.
need to trust
Nailed
me
it.
more.
What's that say? What's that
I was
say?
saying she just needs to trust me more.
But I usually do, it's just, like, it's hard to tell what I'm doing, because Sage is
to
a
be
regen
fair-
healer.
To be fair, it was a good lesson of Roseby. You don't have to spend the fucking toolkit on everything, and Sasha, you can spend more of your toolkit.
I mean, I have to admit everything.
I have a toolkit smell.
If you're not
I
admitting
just literally
everything,
did the same thing I've
no.
always been doing.
Young, you remember that one metal build you showed me?
Which one?
On eBay, I think it was.
The Amatsu?
Yeah, I think it was.
Mhm.
I found like something on the ashtray. Yeah, here. I found the base version for him.
I also got 0 on prototype
Yeah, that's like-
level 2.
Yeah.
That's basically, you know, the cheap version of him.
Yeah, but the Astri Gold Amatsuhana, man, it looks so good in gold and white and red.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I'm trying to find this one specifically because he looks really cool.
Well, the one that you just linked me?
Yes,
What the fuck?
Give me a second.
because I want him. He looks really good. He has a cowboy hat or something like that.
Don't fucking ever say that.
Scully, you really do trade off your own damage for everyone else, though, don't you? 'Cause I got a 64 in hegemony, and yet I'm only doing 5k for a Sage. I'm getting close to 6k for a 60. It's the price you pay for having that critical weight.
It isn't a. Look at the Amatsu Nina sticker. That's what it is.
No, yeah, I found links for him. It's RG Estway Amatsumina. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to find places to buy him from.
eBay.
No, yeah, that's one of them. But it's like I'm just picking out sites.
Amazon also
Um,
does it.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah.
Oh, never mind. You don't want to buy it from Amazon? Fuck you, hell.
Yeah, 72. No, because there's a Hobby Link Japan, which does importing garbage from Japan. But you know, importing isn't exactly the cheapest avenue.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking $370 on Amazon.
No, I found like one in EU that is it's 72. If I like, I don't want to pay that. If you know what I mean.
Sifford, look at this. So look at that link, and then look at the buy it with.
Oh, it's UK.
Yeah, that was just the first thing I clicked on.
See all buying options? Yeah. Used, by the way.
No.
Likely
Look,
used.
scroll down, and you see where it says buy it with, and it shows you all the extra stuff you can buy. Look at all that shit. They even has a death side.
Oh, that's high with. No, yeah. I have found one I want. That, you know, if I buy that one, it's gonna be a massive pain in the ass. You know why?
Why?
He's real great. You know what that means?
It's pain in the ass to set up.
It's one step above. Like basically the way the grading works is you have entry grade, which is just absolute newbie. High grade, where the majority of kids are. Real grade is one step above, and then you have master and perfect.
Oh well, this is an MG.
Yeah, master grade is still somewhat is one step higher, and then I think it was perfect grade. Perfect grade is very expensive, a lot of parts.
Yeah. Look at that MG one that I just sent you.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah, I love the weight.
Is there one I can quickly add to my shopping cart so I can see how much shipping costs? I am not above importing this one singular Gundam.
Fucking, it's all your fault.
What? No.
So, ever since in Living Liquid, ever since I pointed out to Sasha that the ass jiggles whenever he claps.
The booty
hands.
claps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, she didn't know that?
No, she
I don't do-
knew she did know it. She just hadn't seen it. But now that I've pointed out to her, she can only ever see it now.
I just
Ah,
can't help
why are
to
you
see
mad
that.
at him? It's good, right? Why wouldn't
at
you
his-
want to see it?
Look at his booty ass cheeks, keep alerting the guards.
Make that booty clap, clap, clap.
His anaconda don't.
Xanaconda don't want none unless you have faced us, son.
Oh god, I just realized this means I'm gonna be off tank and pee.
You missed reclears for
Yes.
That means I'm
Unless
gonna
of
have
course
to
I get.
do-
Unless of course I get.
5, 6,
a,
and 7. 8 we didn't
no,
do
no,
because
no,
our
you can if you want.
trial we're
It
doing
wouldn't
is
matter what weapon you get. You have a relic weapon.
You're right, but you know you can main tank if you want to. You can leave
Well,
your friends behind.
has other group stuff.
No, I want you to main tank because I
Which
want
we
you to
might
do
have
the majority of the work.
officially another person.
See, like that, you're already putting me off ultimate again. I just.
Okay,
I'm
it would be 30 euros shipping.
What for the MG?
It would be if
That's
I
nice,
order
right?
one singular item from the import site, it would be 30 euros shipping,
Mm.
which may be worth it if you consider the availability, like not only the availability of high grades, but also the price of them. Because I am not convinced that I would be able to get that specific real grade at a reasonable, somewhat close price. Because that one looks like a fancy one. Hell, I most of the sites I looked at don't even have them. I have too many tabs now open, I got confused by what the fuck I was looking at. Where was the site? There. Yeah, because like there is one site that has them for 37 euros, but who knows when they'll be getting this fucker back.
This guy has some on my mug.
Well, I think that was a successful raid night.
Yes. We got a new victim, I mean, prisoner.
No, victim is correct.
Rosamund, did you see my DM?
Victim is correct indeed.
I did, yes.
Yay, nay.
I think so, yeah.
What, you want to do it?
Wait, what? What's your other message?
What? He gave you.
Oh, I logged off just now.
Oh god.
Wait, what did you say?
I linked you in PF and with a question mark.
Oh, you must have sent it like the second I
No,
logged
I
off.
said it. I said it like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, did you? Oh. Me and Sasha were messing around, I guess. I missed it.
Hey,
What is it?
Oh, P8.
That's P8, is it?
Yeah. Oh, which one? BD, I think it was.
Is it on light, like doing
No.
it on ults? Or...
It would be on alts, but it wouldn't be on light.
For example, perfect grades, all of them have like exoskeletons that you have to build first.
Bastben Dragonheart. What I know.
Bastard Dragonheart. Oh.
I'm trying to find some kind of army to
Hey, there he
paint,
is.
so I can buy bits one at a time, and I don't know what to start with.
You
Go,
jump again?
Giga Nerd,
Yeah.
give me a hand.
Army, does it have to be something specific?
No.
I like the Adeptus Mechanicus a lot. They're cool.
Chaos.
Chaos, chaos.
I would say Chaos. Chaos Marines are Black Catholics, personally.
Chaos Marines are very
Chaosy.
I love
Chaosy.
like the fleshy limbs extending from some of the Chaos
Yeah.
Marines. It's actually like kind of
Basically,
broken vibe.
you like Slanesh.
smut for the smut
No.
god.
I don't like Slanesh. I'm not a fan of Seku.
I like Slanesh.
More
Suck it
smut
up.
for the smut god.
I'll be honest, the
The
bit about
sound
Slanesh...
marines.
Yeah, sound. I was gonna say, the bit about Slanesh I like is sound marines.
It is quiet here, brother.
Just like fucking leopard print armor, fucking mohawks, and then just a funny breathing guitar.
One of Kimmy's favorite is the which corps is it of the freaking Marines?
Iron
Marines. Of the Royal Guard? It's the Royal Guard.
Is it the golden one?
It's the it's the Imperials, isn't it? Imperials are the ones that like have the fodder.
Oh, yeah, that's just the it's just the
Yeah,
guys.
but the special corps group of them.
Well, which one? There are some.
There are some, but the infamous
Krieg.
group.
Krieg, Death Corps of Krieg.
Might be Death Corps actually.
Well, that is one of the infamous ones.
Well, yes.
Adeptus Custodians.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
fucking sick.
Is it the Death Corps? Or what?
It's got Krieg in it. It's of course fucking Krieg.
But yeah.
Who has the thingy sniper and the others?
Can you give me a specific name so I can at least look it up and help?
I'm looking.
Just saying, you know the guys that have this guy.
Do you mean the Astra Militarum?
I was thinking Astra.
Well, Death
but the Death Corps is the
Team Alt Party. That's that one has a sniper in it. Oh god, they look like
But they all look like freaking. They got all gas masks and shit
Yes.
on.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the Death Corps
Yeah.
of Krieg.
It is the Death Corps of Krieg. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the game called Killzone? I think it's
Yes. Yeah.
that's basically what they're out for.
Kimmy has all those guys because she really likes the.
Oh, so she's a Nazi. Okay, I see.
Basically, she has her own gas mask.
But
Maybe she's into some really kinky shit.
It is the Astra Militarum.
fuck off
isn't
for
it?
putting it. Fuck off, man. I hate it. Don't ruin Krieg for me.
Krieg hiding a freaking.
Don't fart in a Gibson.
No.
Creep me, daddy. Ooh.
Krieg hiding a fucking. Hank's name. I forgot all the damn name. Giant ass.
Well,
ass
I love how
tank.
you guys are continuing, but I still don't know which ones.
What are your options?
All of them!
Well, I've already said Chaos.
I said
Chaos.
Young said Chaos. I said Adeptus Mechanicus.
Anything specific
I mean,
on Chaos.
I'm Adeptus as well.
Chaos. I don't know what the specifics of the Chaos are.
Well, you already mentioned that you liked Sound Marines.
Yeah,
I do,
never...
but I don't know about actually painting them. Good lord. You've got Chaos Demons, Chaos Knights, Chaos Space Marines, the Death Guard, the Thousand Suns,
Do
or
the
the
Death
Well
Guard.
Beaters.
That's pretty cool.
See my Skitari.
Death Guard is basically just,
Adeptus
Hey.
Mechanicus.
you like Nurgle?
Oh.
Nuggly, nuggly.
Oh, hey.
I had a
that
friend who was
one. No, that one. Do the
freaking robots.
was it what was the Thousand Suns one you said?
How am I forgetting all the freaking names? Freaking robots.
Thousand Suns are like Zeech. So, magic and flamethrowers and staffs and...
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
that's
blue
the guys. That's the guys that got turned into dust, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are basically just sentient dust piloting a suit. I remember
Yep.
something similar to it.
Are they they're
They're the
normally
blue.
painted blue, right?
Yeah, they're mainly painted blue. They've only got like a couple of guys who are actually like properly named. And they're only named because of like the mad levels of shit that they did.
I like the Thousand Suns.
Thousand Suns are cool.
Yeah, they're like they're blue with gold accents.
The Adeptus Custodes is
or the Golden Boys.
Pog.
Yes.
Necrons, that was it.
Necrons are cool.
Like, I had a friend who played a lot of Necrons and even had a Tesseract vault, which was pretty insane. I think it was huge.
But yes, Necrons are very dangerous.
They are. And they don't fucking die! Goddamn robots.
Yeah, they're also very tragic.
Oh, look at this. These are the exact same markers that we use.
Unless you have the robot who's a fucking giant troll and likes to steal shit and run them.
I think to start with, I'd make a Space Marine kind of deal. Because, you know, Space Marines. I think I'll start with the Adeptus Custodes, just because they got blue energy weapons and big golden armor and floaty machines. What's that?
Trazin the Infinite, the little troll that he is. I love that little shit.
I could just go full fucking edgelord and just go, fuck it, Dark Angels.
And you could go full out there and use that one marine thing who are just spoken of in myth. I don't know what they're called again.
Is it the usual?
I just posted it in FC chat.
Cryostatic, north-south.
Cryostatic, tank melee adjust.
Do you mean the Grey Knights, Sifrid?
No, it's a very specific one, which is like spoken of in myth and who appear in like, I don't know, it's mostly just already dead space marines. I don't remember the thing about them.
I mean, what you're saying does sound like Grey Knights. Because most people believe that the Grey Knights are an F.
Grey Knights.
No, it's Legion of the Damned, I think.
Oh, Legion of the Damned, okay. I was gonna say, because yeah, a lot of people don't believe the Grey Knights even exist. It's like,
No, yeah, I mean like, I think Legion of the Damned was the one that just appear and then return to the Immaterium. Yeah, they have like a black color scheme with like racing flames on them. People suspect they're like, I think Firehawks or whatever they're called. But yeah, I remember them specifically because it's such a fucking metal idea that if all hope seems lost, just a fucking chapter of practically ghost marines show up, fuck shit up, and then just appear before you can even look at them again.
What's that? I don't know.
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Also, Elizabeth, you should start your stream after this.
Mr. What?
You should start your Discord stream after this.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, give me entertainment. God damn it. I demand satisfaction. Wait, hang on. No, that's not the way we say that.
I'll go get my sucky laser back.
No. I don't
Don't worry,
want
I've been watching.
Wait, hang on. No, that's fine. That's within COVID rules. It can be done from at least 2 feet away. Or 2 meters, or whatever it's called.
I'm not doing it. I'm casting my doses.
Although I could be a real degenerate and just start painting fucking Tyranids.
Tyranids are also a really cool option.
They are.
How did that guy die? Did he just not have to kill him?
He freaked the fuck out, ran to my side, and then ran to his side, was safe, and then he walked into the fucking fire.
Oh.
Start
If he
on
didn't panic so much, he would have been fine.
start on fail, but on the armless.
So
Am I
it wasn't
interesting?
my fault then.
Or is it groups?
It's pro.
I still love that fucking fail, but on the armless.
I don't need to swap.
Still love the fact that I'm looking through, and then I just go, of course, throws me as a fucking Tau army.
Robots. But not the one I wanted.
What was the one you wanted? Necron?
Guitari. Transcend the flesh, motherfucker. And they weren't a playable fucking race until I got the
They
goddamn
are
set.
now.
They are now, but they weren't playable when I just like committed to Tau, and then it was like, hey, guess what book just came out? Oh, it's the fucking Skitari and the fucking Adeptus Mechanicus. Fuck you! Just bought the Tau army, you fucks. Not salty about that at all. But yes, my robot mechas are still very cool. I do like them. Could have been better now. This greater good nonsense. Let's just fucking transcend the flesh. Oh, it was on the other side. I thought it was safe there. It was Octa though, wasn't it? So.
Fucking idiot. What am I doing?
Wait.
I tried to heal. Whatever.
Was it
Well-
Octa?
Yes, it was.
It was. It's just not enough healing, I guess, because I was dead.
Yeah, I couldn't. I could only reach from my side, and even then, it was at that point. It was too late.
I still love the actual model they have for Khorne.
Start your stream up.
No mitigations.
Like, they have...
And I died. Like,
Easy.
a few.
熱心と焦がれ合おうぞ
Start. Rosamine, start your Discord stream.
Oh, yeah.
The model for Khorne is literally just, I am a battle tank. And then they have Great Unclean One, and I'm just like, Nuggle.
Nurgle, Nurgle.
公園まといし我が沿線ひとたび触れば焦土と化す
It's such a stupid way. I just didn't take note where the second dragon was, so I assumed it was all on the same side.
Kagero たちよ人の子らを惑わせよ 我が舞と共にハゼを沿線 たぎってきたよな
Wow, I fucking hate my asylum so much. I don't want to talk about it. It's snapped to the balls, and I hate it.
It's snapped to the boss and you're gonna snap its neck.
I'm fucking about to.
I love how on a side I selected, I went specifically in stock only and it shows me options that are out of stock. I'm like, the fuck is up? What? You went back.
Alright.
So,
You're not swapping.
yeah, no, I'm not swapping. No swap.
Oh, I heard you say swap.
Oh, no, I said no swap.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back.
I was gonna play like a funny song, but then I tried it out and it was removing all music features.
Rosalie, where you going?
Oh my god, I'm so dumb! Why did I did it again! I thought it was the
we
way I
did a
thought.
fucky wacky.
Fucking... Why is that one? I was so sure!
What?
I was so sure it was the way he was facing, but apparently not.
No, it's always C to A.
Yeah, yeah. I just stop looking at him and look at the fucking marker.
I mean, if you look at him, it's just why? I can't wait what non-mechanic you will trip you up next year.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be some really funny shit.
No fucking way. Get me. Get the handcuff. Get the handcuff.
Oh, he's not in range. Oh, he died in a really awkward place.
No.
Oh, no! Are you gonna get him?
Yeah, where's he going?
Oh, you got him. Nice. Should be up in time. What are you doing pointed that way. Static, isn't it?
Come on, tank. Choose your position. Yes, static. Static, Yamaja. Northwest, south.
I'll be. Okay, except me dying on the stupid same thing again. Okay. I fucking hate people.
It's not even that bad.
It's just that same bit that gets me every time. I don't know what it is.
Just go to your marker.
Yeah. I need to stop looking at the boss and doing it. Because they're like, yeah. I'm still doing it my stupid, janky way of like, okay, which way is he facing? Now go to the bottom left.
You know, fuck that. Look at the boss, see if it's snake or bird, then run to your marker.
Run to your marker, then go in or out, easy.
Well, no, you can
Not
look
for
at-
my brain. Oh god, what the fuck happened there? What?
Mm.
I had a massive graphical bug, like his silhouette went like all purple and glitchy and like it was like really weird. Psychedelic drug.
I'm assuming it's B1AP.
I think it was. I recall it being B1AB.
I just need to look at my camera. I'm towards the middle, and you're out left.
If it is, yeah.
I'm just gonna
I see.
assume it's B1AP.
It'll become very apparent if it's not.
Right, so you're out left and I'm out middle.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just going on the assumption that this warrior is going to end one person. Yeah, it is B1AP.
昇進が何時らの魂を生産しようと
I am winning.
Yeah, rip PT. I died on the same thing twice, but it's good, it's fun. Just killed myself.
As is usual.
天秤の均衡を保ってみせる
It's only R2 though.
時は満ちた 魂の裁定を執り行う。
So, because
No,
Hikari's
it is because D4. D4 is always a black mage or the caster, and you always make the caster bait the one on the.
Yeah. I mean, you've got plenty of time to adjust to, but yeah.
Is it actually up on that?
敬意を表し、我らも全力で戦
What
お
the
う。
fuck? Okay, that does explain a lot. There we go, it's fixed now.
No one
I feel like I'm just getting ignored.
Yeah. Like first it was
Fuck me, I
earlier.
guess.
First it was earlier with John getting ignored by people, and now you're just being completely
Fuck
ignored.
me, I guess.
I guess they don't want your macro then. Fuck you. Fine.
Ah, so you can roll on multiple things. Nice now. No tier. Derp. I wish that skirt was a little shorter. Like to... Well, you can't see where the cursor is. Like, cut off there. Yeah.
Fucking hell, people. Why, but... What happened?
One of them kind of panicked and then walked in and then out, and then
Oh, I forgot.
yeah, they were standing on the other ice person, so they baited both ices.
He's ice, baby.
Bum, 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 bum.
We gonna wipe, baby.
White.
But do you prefer to be on the
Also,
other one?
I'm happy because apparently
I'm not being nice.
when I entered the Square Enix contest, I got
Then
second place.
be on the triangle then.
No, because I would make him baity nice.
Excited.
Oh, baiting ice,
Excited.
yeah.
I'm happy.
Fire. Fire seal.
Alright,
Yeah, never baiting ice.
I think I finally found what I want to do.
Mm.
I'm doing a Necron army.
Go for it.
Big green laser weapons.
Big booty bitches.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I'm more machine than Rosemary is. Tee.
What do you do?
Necrons.
Necrons.
Nectar.
Necrophilia. What?
What?
I mean, they are just, wait, they scrounge their own bodies. Are very much into their own dead.
Chicken tenders. Are you ready to
To be fair, I don't think any of them have any kind of conscience.
At least not the lesser ranked ones.
Most of them don't have, as far as I know. It's like very specific ones.
Yeah.
there's anything upstairs. The only kind of higher but not high enough fort bosses you could maybe think of is the flayed ones, the ones that I have a skin fetish.
Yes, yeah.
But for that, it's not really anything going on upstairs except me want skin.
Me want skin, me get skin.
Well, that's pretty much what it is.
Samurai was spooking me there.
Fucking hell, man, these tanks giving me
Yeah.
PTSD from week 1. Skip alpha. Bro, do people not know how to do this?
So the tank got hit and died. Oh, did they have to take...
Both tanks were an idiot, and
And the red maid apparently forgot their tower.
fucking hell, man.
That's the easy bit. Come on.
Yeah, imagine. How are you gonna fuck up the easy part?
Chicken tenders. What are these crit shields, man? What the fuck are these crit shields, man?
What?
Bro, come on.
Yeah. Of all the things.
The red mage of all people.
They just moved too early.
Too early. They were in my spot.
Where did they go to? I thought I saw him kind of like walking, like as if to group, but like.
Yeah, they grouped on top of me.
Yeah.
Let's not have that.
They just wanted to cuddle him.
I don't want to fucking cuddle an exploding Taco Bell.
Exploding Taco Bell?
Yeah,
the fuck
he
have
ate
you been
Taco
eating?
Bell. The red mage ate Taco Bell when he exploded.
I'm gonna fart.
Okay.
It said one video I sent you of the guy reacting to cooking. Oh, Dios míos.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I can. Wait. Where is it? There.
Oh no.
Oh. No, I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
I had to second guess myself. No.
It's because they're always changing.
No, I thought I saw you walk towards me. That's why I.
Oh, right.
That's the only reason why I was second guessing myself.
The tank chose violence on this dancer.
They made
Tree! It's the tree of destiny!
Did you wipe?
No.
No. But you could combine to make
I love how the
Mine
tree
won't.
is even there.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
It does nothing if you do it there. But the tree of destiny! Everyone does it as a sign of good luck that we will get a clear.
Oh, look at that. Easy tower for me.
Yeah. Once. Oh, you got the little tippy toe! God, I've had that a couple of times. Make sure you don't stick your toe out there, out the little circle.
That's fucking terrifying.
It is when that happens. It's like, oh god. You and your stack. God, that red mage. This was true. Spice. No, like what you doing? I should have pulled him. Fuck. I didn't have time. No, it wasn't.
It was mainly fight fire, but it was crude.
Yeah, it was ice. And he didn't come to us.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying for him.
My God.
I could have pulled him, but I was hoping he would adjust, but he didn't. He just committed to it.
I'm close to being capped.
No
I think
free.
I should spend
No tree of destiny.
those green points.
Hello? Where's the mitt? There was like no mitt on that.
Yeah, there was mine, which thankfully saved us from death, but... Middies? Oh no, it's kind.
Fake first.
Yeah, fake group.
Actually, that actually request that. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna play that.
Got him.
Gimme.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm actually getting Key Miller stuff now again. Yes. I should probably end stream and do some life things. Go for walking stuff. Since people are back home. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. As always, I'm going to raid my friend Derek, who is streaming Tarkov right now. Oh, they have their channel as follower, subscriber, chat only. Oh boy. I don't know he had it that way. Anyways, be nice if you go over there. I'll see your lovely people later.
How
Also,
did they
if
fuck it up
Mindcleave?
that bad?
YouTube. Whatever.
Huh?
Okay. Goodbye.
Mindcleave, I
Good night.
guess.
No, the people didn't.